There once was a man named Gold Roger who was king of the pirates. He had fame, power, and wealth beyond your wildest dreams. Before they hung him from the gallows, these were the final words he said.
Our perspective is yours for the taking, but you'll have to join us first. We left everything we debated at the Yonkō table.
Ever since, pirates from all over the world set sail for the Grand Line, searching for the Yonkō table, the table that will make their dreams come true.
Yo, folks. Welcome to the latest and the greatest from the Yonkō table. That is the voice of Grandmaster Hoop coming at you from the hosting podium, the Oscars stage, the Video Game Awards, the Tonys, the Emmys, everything in between, the Grammys, because we are doing right now the Yonkō table end of the year awards. That's right, folks. We're here to discuss our top picks for 2022, the year 2022. That's what we're here to talk about. So, you're gonna hear what we liked, what we disliked, and sound off on the comments below in our Discord if you don't like our picks. I mean, we're probably not gonna all agree on what's about to be said here, but that's okay. We love it. We love it. With me, as always, is my co-host of the evening, DrJaceAttorney, fellow Yonkō. DrJaceAttorney, 2022. You enjoyed 2022 for the most part?
I enjoyed 2022 for the most part. We got great games, great movies, great shows, not including Pokemon at all.
Oh.
And we had some great 2022 moments. I'm looking forward to 2023. But here we're going to talk about what was great in 2022. So I'm excited.
Yes, I'm excited too. I think 2022 for the most part had its ups and downs, for sure. Weirdly enough, how that worked out. But yeah, through conversation, I think kind of the overall consensus of 2022 will be shined upon by us, Yonkō. And of course, we're never alone. We got a full house tonight. Let's hear what Supernovas are joining in on their 2022 breakdown. All right. Well, I guess this is the part where the host tells a joke. Ooh, I got a good joke. Here,
joke.
Yeah, I got a joke. Ready? Anybody can answer.
All right.
So I don't know if you knew this. 10 plus 10 and 11 plus 11 are the same thing.
Okay.
They're equal to each other.
Where's the punchline?
Do you need me to explain it?
If you have to explain the joke.
Well,
it's a bad joke.
No. Just let me know if you understand how they're equal to each other. You don't know? All right.
If you're hosting the Oscars and no one's clapping.
No. That's fine. Let me explain. So 10 plus 10 is 20. And 11 plus 11 is 22.
Oh. Can we kick him out or can we get another host?
Come on, you get it? It's good, right?
No.
No.
20. It is 22, as in TOO. Double entendre.
Oh.
Yes.
That is so funny.
It's bad. It's bad.
I get the joke if you want to call it a joke, but yeah.
It's all right. It's okay.
Yes, here's my virtual tomato.
Thank God that wasn't in 2022, that joke, because it just would have ruined the year.
It's fine. It's fine. I saw on TikTok this morning.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Oh gosh, Dr. Rika's throwing tomatoes as well. That's okay, folks.
Deserved. Yes.
Well, fine. Let's get into it. So for the people at home, here are the categories we'll be covering. We'll be covering best musical artists. We're covering, pretty much the things we talk about on the table outside of music, but we're throwing that in there. We got video games, our favorite games of the year, the most disappointing, the top anime. I think that'll be a fun one. Got some anime heads in here. We have TV series, of course. We've covered plenty of series this year on the table. So we'll be talking about the best and the worst. Animated movies. I think, dare I say, a really good year for animated films. I think that will be a fun one. And then, of course, we're going to cap things off with best and disappointing films of the year. And that one should probably, I don't know. I'm surprised some stuff is not on this list. And I thought y'all would put it there, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
There's
But
a
yeah,
big
folks,
disclaimer on my side
a
that
disclaimer.
I forgot like the first half of this year. So I'm gonna be saying like, was that even in 2022?
That's fair. Dare I say, let's go ahead and promote Letterbox, and that way you can keep better track of your films. I know I myself dabble a little in the Letterbox, but Dr. Rika and Hooper TV, I know stand by that. They stand and die by Letterbox. A good way to keep track of stuff.
Is Letterboxd
predominantly
only
films,
movies?
Yeah, it's only movies. So
Only movies. Okay.
you might just want to use your notes section too on your phone or whatnot.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. I mean, but here we're all here to help each other, except when we don't. We'll remind you of something's 2022, and then but goodness, folks, I guess without further ado, okay. So I sent we here at the Yonkō table, we did in the survey said let's talk about best song. Y'all were all over the place. Nobody could agree on one song. So there is no award. I guess everybody wins. If everybody, I don't know, y'all want to go around and say your favorite song or what you put down?
I don't know. Don't you have all the answers there?
I didn't even write it down.
Let me make it easy
for
for everyone. Vandalize from One OK Rock from Sonic Frontiers was the best song in the entire year of 2022.
Oh,
let's end it there.
I put Blood Upon the Snow.
Blood Upon the Snow was good.
So hold up. 2 video game song entries are y'all's top.
Are you saying it's not music? Are you saying it's not music?
No. I'm just saying it's interesting that, you said songs that came from a video game,
It's music.
Yeah, I agree. It's music. Blood Upon the Snow. I would probably say that was about to be my choice. And then I remembered a better song that came out this year.
Damn. Blood Upon the
Vandalize?
Snow.
No. How about New Genesis?
From
This is pretty good.
One Piece?
One Piece Film Red.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Man, I completely forgot about New Genesis.
Yes, you did.
New Genesis was
bet
really
you
good.
did. I had to scroll through my phone. I was like, shit. That was fantastic.
It was really good. It was really good. Not better than Vandalize, but okay. I understand. I understand.
I can understand Vandalize. I just listened to it for the first time today. Not a bad track. Again, I don't think it should be on a Sonic game.
I do really think there were some good songs like in movies in general. Like, did you guys see Belle?
I did not see Belle.
The anime movie?
No.
Belle has great songs as well.
Yeah.
Some fire tracks.
Yeah, it was one of those movies where like I thought of like, oh, I don't think I'll like it, and my wife was actually just like kind of like nagging me to watch it with her, and it was really good. Caught me off guard.
Oh, I just found out there is actually one song 2 entries agreed on.
Which
So that means there is a winner.
I guess there is a winner. Yeah. This is the part where they say, guys, Moonlight won. No, we're not kidding. Moonlight won. Oscars. Okay, whatever. Virgo's Groove.
I remember.
Oh, you remember? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So what?
Virgo's Groove. Are you familiar with Period. And there goes. Are the rest of y'all familiar with Virgo's Groove?
Clearly not.
Terrible.
If I put Vandalize as my number 1.
Virgo's Groove, Beyonce, Renaissance.
Oh
the Renaissance.
God, no.
Yeah,
that makes sense. That makes sense.
It's a good song. It's one of the better tracks on there. I can stand by that. I can get by that. That was the only song in our survey. And for folks at home, the survey is only taken by Yonkō and Supernovas alike. That is the only song that anybody agreed with. So,
and that had a number 1 twice.
That was on somebody's number 1 twice. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Two people's number 1s. twice.
As it
It was
should.
on two people's number ones.
Okay. Okay.
Even if it wasn't on two people's number ones, the fact that it made two people's list garnered it the most
right.
points.
It appeared
Yeah.
twice. Got
Yes,
it.
it appeared twice. Not my favorite on the album, but that's okay. That's okay. Some others worth mentioning that y'all threw out there. We have El Apagón.
Yes.
Bad Bunny. We love Bad Bunny.
Mm.
Let's see some that stick out. SZA shirt, if y'all know that one.
Yeah.
Just
Most
came
recent.
out. Yeah, very recent. Think About Things, Dowie Freyer. I don't know some of these ones that y'all putting on here.
Oh wait, that was mine. I actually forgot about that.
Look at you, Mr. Bombastic. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Where's that from?
So it is a song. If I'm right, it's based on like the group is on from Finland, and the song is just basically it's simple because like it's just talking about a baby. It just goes like, "Baby, I can't wait to know what you think about things," and it sounds kind of like cheesy romantic, but it's actually about like an actual baby. Like, I want to know what you think about things. So I kind of just like, I remember singing about that all throughout. So it's kind of like one of those songs that is deep into me.
That sounds kind of personal, given your life. I'm not gonna put your life in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that's good for you. No, that sounds right up your alley.
I like it a lot.
All right, cool. Very cool. Folks at home, we're gonna have a whole playlist we're gonna share with you with our picks for songs and artists of the year. So be on the lookout for that. Other than that, I mean, any that I think worth mentioning real quick. Someone did say the whole entire Renaissance album. So if you have listened to the Renaissance album by Beyonce, no, Dr. Jace.
No. No.
I don't like this tone.
Yeah, what's with that?
I
She's a
don't like
queen.
this tone.
She's a queen.
Ooh.
Can we kick him out?
She's okay.
We don't have to kick him out. The Bajancy gonna come for him next.
She okay though.
You better watch yourself. I ain't gonna defend you. And then I think that covers just about everything. Earl Sweatshirt sick. Somebody put Mel Made Me Do It. Stormzy, Arson, J Hope, Kendrick Lamar, United in Grief. Yeah, we're kind of all over the place. But that's okay. That's okay. So that was the only category where I guess the only clear winner, I guess, was Beyonce's Virgo's Groove. So that's the only clear winner. So now let's move on to Best Artist. And the way we're gonna do this, and for the folks at home, we pretty much did a point system. Everybody gets points based on their entries. Their number one entry gained that person or artist or movie or whatever 3 points. Their number two entry gained 2. Their number 3 gained 1. And then we compiled it all together to see who came out on top. So really, it's the repeats who are going to take home trophies tonight because they're going to garner the most points. Artists were all over the place. I'm going to say that again. But we got 3 clear standouts. Any guesses? Anybody? Does anybody have anybody they want on this list at all?
Bad Bunny, baby.
A Bad Bunny. Okay,
Yeah,
he had a
Bad
great year.
Bunny.
He did have a great year.
I feel Beyonce's gonna be there for sure.
Beyonce's got to be on there.
Any others? Beyonce, Bad Bunny. No,
Break a guess.
one OK Rock. Dr. J.
I don't remember who I put. It was probably one OK Rock.
No,
You put
likely
Sonic
one,
Frontiers.
Yes. It's a good song.
Look how you talk more about that song than you do the game.
We're on the song category.
We're on the artist now. I'm just saying.
We're
it's
the
funny.
artist.
I've never
yeah.
heard you talk about the actual game. All you ever talked about is the song.
It is.
So I find that funny.
It is unholy how good it is. But I digress. We all know it's Beyonce. We all know.
Oh,
it's
I mean,
Beyonce.
who knows? I mean, Harry Styles had a great year. Dr. Rika probably can attest to this.
Go ahead,
I-
surprise us.
I did go to the concert.
There you go.
I saw both BTS and Harry Styles this year.
Ooh, I don't even think BTS.
Really
made
good
the
year.
short list.
Not so good for your
BTS.
pocket, I'm sure.
It wasn't good for my pocket, but it was great for my heart.
Ooh,
And that's what
That's a
it's
good
about.
trade-off.
That's what it's
That's a
about.
good
That's a
trade.
great trade-off. Yeah.
Did Dua Lipa make it on there?
Oh, I don't think anybody, Dars, put Dua Lipa on the
I didn't
list.
realize that you could put 3 in each category.
Yes, it literally says it in the directions.
You
see,
know I
this is what
can't read.
This is what I deal with every day with the dang children. Like, read the directions.
I
It was
can't.
right there. Here we go. Here, let's go ahead and start with the number 3 entry, Drake.
It sounds about right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything in 2022?
He did. He
Yeah.
had 2 projects in 2022.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Certified Lover Boy and
No, not Certified Lover Boy.
Was it?
It was the other one that his techno little dance album.
oh,
Oh.
something. Never mind.
Yes. God, I don't sound like
Her
a
Loss,
fan.
Certified Lover Boy. Her
Her,
Loss.
Her Loss is the newest one.
Her Loss, and that's the other one that he did with
Honestly,
21
Never Mind?
Savage.
Honestly, never mind. That's what. it was.
Yes, that one. Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm not
Uh,
Canadian, so I don't know.
They were good. Honestly, Nevermind was a fun little experiment because he never really put out a dance track. It's like straight up dance,
Yeah.
except
So I
for
think you would
one
see
song.
it. You would see it in club.
Yeah,
Oh, is this where
yeah.
that meme came from? Where it's like, 21, what's going 21?
No. That's
no,
that's Her Loss.
that's from the other one.
That's the newest one.
Yes, that's from the newest one.
Do something do something for me, 21.
Yeah.
21, can you do something for me? I like when they do rock versions where they're like, 21, can you do something for me? Stupid. Yeah, so are y'all good with Drake being in the 3rd spot?
I prefer him not being on the list, but sure. Number 3's okay.
Is anyone more? Okay, I guess you got to hear the rest of the list. All right, number 2, y'all called it Bad Bunny. Bad
El
Bunny
Bad
number
Bunny.
2.
Mhm.
Bad
deserves-
Bunny, baby.
El Bad Bunny.
Y se merece número 1.
Diablo, papi.
We don't have the captions turned on.
You guys are all horrible.
He had a good year.
He did.
Right, that's cannot be disputed.
What were the statistics on him again? Like, he was like the number 1 seller, like concert ticket sales or something.
Something like that. I don't have the numbers pulled up. I think he was the most streamed artist for 2022 worldwide, if I'm not mistaken about that. But also that album is just really actually good.
The album is fire.
He was
Yeah, really good album.
artist of the year.
Caliente.
He was
Say
artist
that-
of the year for
He's
Apple.
Apple's artist of the year. Yeah, there you go.
And he was in Bullet Train. That was crazy.
He was in Bullet Train for the better half of 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was
Really
good
big-
though. Don't get me wrong. He's
Yeah.
good.
He was in the poster like really big. So you would
Yes.
think that he was gonna be there for most part of the movie.
Now,
He
fam.
was there for about 10 minutes tops.
They knew what they were doing. The marketing team knew what they were doing.
They
They said,
did.
we're going to get people in these seats.
Oh,
Put
yeah.
Bad Bunny right up there next to
Well-
Brad Pitt on the poster.
And then soon after that, he announced that he's going to be in the next Spider-Man project.
That's me putting a thumbs down for people listening.
You are a hater.
I'm not a hater. I just don't
Just
care about
consume. I don't know
Spider-Man
what
projects
the-
that are not Spider-Man.
Actually, wait, it's
Um,
Marvel. Why aren't you consuming?
Because it's Sony. That's why.
It's Marvel.
Because it's
though.
not MCU.
No,
That's
it's
why.
because it's Sony.
Oh, that
Well,
makes
listen,
Not
sense.
MCU.
We
Got it.
digress. Bad Bunny had a great year. Yes, his film career is now becoming a thing. But there's somebody who has a stronger film career, dare I say, and who might have had just as great as a year as Bad Bunny, and that's our number 1 spot.
The
Overwhelmingly, a lot of y'all put this person as your number 1. If not, it was your number 3. In your number 3, it's you already called it too. It's Beyonce.
Period.
Oh wow. Who would have thought?
Renaissance was fantastic.
It's a great album.
Beyonce, drop the visuals.
I
I know you're
know.
not listening to this, but drop the visuals.
I am.
The visual album. Yes, that would be great. Yes.
Give us a music video. Give us concert tickets. I'm sick of this.
Yes.
Yes. We need to
I
make
love
sure.
you, but I'm sick.
We need to make sure she outsells. Never mind. People don't want women against women. I was gonna say, make sure she outsells Taylor Swift.
Well, I got Taylor Swift tickets too, Beyonce, so I'm gonna need you to go ahead and drop them. I'm ready. My wallet.
One ticket for Taylor Swift, 2 tickets for Beyonce.
There you go. I'm ready for my soul to be broken live. So,
same.
Singing a song about not breaking souls, like you won't break my soul, but I want you to break my soul in that moment.
Oh, I know that song.
Yeah, just a really, really good album. If you need to actually play it in order, it's like songs go straight into the next song. Like
Very
they
cohesive.
very cohesive.
The transitions are fantastic. The production, wonderful. The vocals are there.
Need we say more? There's a whole dance to the cuff it. Can we all do the cuff it real quick? Y'all want to do the cuff it?
No.
Y'all can't do the cuff it?
No, we don't want to do the cuff it.
Oh, no. Okay. All right. Okay. That's fine. All right. So there's your top 3 artists picked by the Yonkō table. Running it again. It's at number 3, Drake. Number 2, Bad Bunny. And number 1, Queen Bee. Queen Bee takes the number 1 spot. So she gets the Yonkō table, the Tabley, is that what we want to call it? The Tabley Award for Best Artist of 2022. Clap it up for her.
We should definitely think of like an actual trophy name.
Is Tabley not a good name? I thought it was a good name.
Tabley?
Tabley, like, you know, a Grammy, a Tabley.
I think that's a solid top 5.
Top 5 for trophy names.
Yeah.
All right, look, if you think of another one for this next category,
just call it the Emperor's Cup. It's like we're the Yonkō table.
Ooh. All right, that's currently
that's top 2.
That's number 1 right now. That was really good, Dr. Mondo.
Good.
Let's go ahead and award the Emperor's Cup right now to the top anime of the year. I think we'll have some stuff to say about this category. I'm sure. I know who I'm dealing with. Y'all are gonna say something.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, right off rip, who do you need on this list? What do you want on this list?
Cyberpunk.
All right.
Cyberpunk for
2
sure.
for Cyberpunk. Time out. Let me just guess this real quick. Dars, did you put Rick and Morty?
No, as an anime, I would never. Okay, I did it.
I'm just saying
still...
they have some anime episodes. Like
okay.
They like do an anime opening and stuff, and
they're very anime.
Yeah, like Corey in the house. Yeah.
Corey in the house. Awesome.
Right. Both animes.
Like Maho Mushi. That's a great anime too.
Samurai Jack.
Y'all don't even know what Maho Mushi is. I give $1 if anyone knows what Maho
Mushi. That's the dumb anime from Fairly Odd Parents. Don't test me.
Ooh, got him.
Maho Mushi. I'm gonna say this: My Hero needs to be on there. I don't care what anybody says.
Wow, Mid-Hero on the list.
Tears. This is the only one that's moved me to tears this
You
year.
cried during season 6 of all things.
Yes.
Ew.
No,
What?
don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh
Don't,
my god.
No.
don't do that. Don't do that.
It was hype. It was hype at some moments.
It was.
So many better emotional anime than My Hero.
Yeah. Especially during October. October was like the month of anime, basically.
Ooh. Yes, it was.
October was hot. I'm surprised you're not saying Bleach.
Bleach: The 1,000-Year Blood War. It deserves to be in there along with Chainsaw Man.
The Ranking of Kings.
There's many animes out there that you can say. I mean that could be like a pod in itself. In all honesty.
JoJo.
Can we
Good
say
news.
this was a good year though for anime? I feel it was.
Fantastic.
Guaranteed. Yeah.
Fantastic year
Yes.
for anime.
And Demon
For sure.
Slayer started. I feel Demon Slayer was the big one. At
Oh
the
my
beginning of
God,
the year.
Demon Slayer was
Yes.
this year. I completely forgot.
Season 2,
But-
yeah.
And
Okay.
like, just to be clear, this is anime series only because
It
like
could
anime.
be. It could be like specific. If you wanted this
Sounds like
anime
that.
on this list, I take it you had in mind the season that came out in 2022.
No, like I mean like anime series, not like
Yeah,
anime
series.
movies.
Yeah, no series.
Okay,
Right,
okay.
right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still,
The
still,
movies-
still a great year all around, like for movies and anime series in general.
Oh
I would
yeah.
say.
What the Jujutsu Kaisen movie came out in 2022?
Yep, Jujutsu
did.
Kaisen, One
Did.
Piece Red, Bell.
Oh, One Piece Red. Yeah.
Like
Live action Cowboy Bebop.
Dragon Ball Super. Super
Cowboy
Hero.
Bebop. Cowboy Bebop did
Oh, he
not
did
come out
say
in
Cowboy
2020. What are you
Bebop.
doing, man? Just be quiet for a little bit. Just sit there. Let the grown-ups talk. You take notes. You take notes. You learn something. Dr. Rika's taking notes right now. You think she's playing? She's about to step her anime game up in 2023.
I'm not. I'm eating pizza. I support y'all. I support y'all. You sound like you really enjoyed your year.
Oh, we did.
It was a good year
let's-
for sure.
Let's get into the number 3 spot. I will say we were again all over the place. But this one showed up on two people's lists. So, with that said, there were many ties. Because some people had this one like as their number 1 pick. Oh no, they didn't. But it's the fact that it gained enough points and appeared on two people's lists. It
It's
puts it at the number
Cyberpunk.
3 spot.
Is it Cyberpunk?
It's Cyberpunk.
Yep.
It's Cyberpunk.
Damn. The
Y'all
other-
care to talk on Cyberpunk real quick? I don't even know it's the game. It's based on the video game, right?
It's based off the video game. The only reason why I knew you were gonna say Cyberpunk is because I put it on my list.
I put it on my
and
list.
Dr.
too.
Mondo said he
Yeah.
chose it too. I'm like, oh well, if it only appeared on two people's lists, it's gotta be Cyberpunk.
2 + 2 = 4.
So y'all
Exactly.
y'all stand by Cyberpunk.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
Fantastic. Perfection.
Visually, that anime was amazing. Like fantastic. I really went in not expecting much, and I was just blown away.
Very, very low expectations. And to be clear, you do not need to have played the Cyberpunk game to enjoy the anime. It is completely on its own. Hardly any tie-ins to the source material. It's just fantastic.
Okay.
I loved it. And it's only like 8-9 episodes or so?
Yeah, I think tops 10, like 10 episodes.
Yeah. It's not that long.
But it didn't make your top spot, did it? Y'all's individuals top spots?
No.
Well, it did not for me. I'm biased a little bit. I like Bleach a lot. Bleach was my number 1. I think Bleach deserved it.
I think Chainsaw Man. Hey, like no, sorry. Cyberpunk was my second.
I think number 2 was Chainsaw Man for me, and then Cyberpunk was number 3. I think
Okay.
that's how it was. But hey, if the Emperor's Cup goes to Cyberpunk, I'm okay with that.
It gets
I'm
like
okay
the
with
third
that.
place Emperor's Cup, so the bronze.
Well, it has the most points, so it would get.
So-
No,
Eleven
it doesn't
spot.
have the most points. This is the
So-
number 3 spot.
So the third,
Cyberpunk.
the third trophy would
Okay.
be the bronze kneecap. That would be
There-
the third.
The
Correct.
bronze kneecap.
And that's going here. Let's call it this. It's going to the top spot is the Shanks Emperor's Cup because that's the number 1. That's the highest bounty Yonkō.
Okay.
The number 2 is Blackbeard, so the Blackbeard Cup, Emperor Cup, and then the number 3 cup is the Luffy Cup. So,
Wait.
because Shanks has the highest bounty.
Oh,
I see.
You see what I did there?
Yeah,
Then
that makes-
Blackbeard.
Not at all.
Just forget it. Okay, at the number 3 spot is Cyberpunk. This number 2 spot, Sleeper came in late in the game. One late entry brought this one out of the Dark Ages into the number 2 spot. It is Demon Slayer.
Okay. I
Yeah,
honestly
that makes
completely
sense.
forgot that Demon
I
Slayer
almost
came out
forgot
this
Demon
year.
Slayer came out in 2022 as well.
same
Early 2022.
Deserves
Early
it.
2022.
Deserves it for sure.
for sure.
Oh yeah. Talk about some of the best animation I think I've ever seen
You
Yep.
want to know something about the animation? I did not know this. The studio that animated Demon Slayer is UFO Table.
Yes.
I had no idea
Yep.
that they also animated Fate Stay and Fate Stay Night.
Oh, no,
Unlimited
no, no,
Blade
no.
Works,
Dude,
right?
it's kind of obvious in the animation.
No,
Like-
and I was saying that I was like, why is this animation so hard? Like, it has no reason to be
Yeah.
this good. Like, the only one I could think of that went that hard with
Unlimited Blade
animation
Works.
was Unlimited Blade Works, and I'm like, yeah, but that was years ago. I did research like 2 weeks ago. I was floored. It makes
No,
total
like,
sense. It makes
UFO
total
Table-
sense.
UFO Table always delivers when it comes to animation. Like, not every anime they put out, like story-wise, can be amazing, but animation, they're always over the top.
It's
Always.
something else. It's something else. They can't be
Which-
topped. That's the best.
Which that fits the Demon Slayer concept really good because like the plot is like pretty iffy,
very
but
simple. Very basic.
animation wise is pretty good.
Oh no,
Well,
yeah.
I think it's crazy because with a show like Demon Slayer, it's like the demons are superhuman, and the demon slayers themselves are not necessarily superhuman at all. Well, I mean they are, but it's like they really kind of just play it up and with the animation to back that up. There's no actual water going on when he does his water breathing.
Right.
There's no fire or anything.
It's just
like
visual flair.
Yeah, it's visual flair, and it's like that visual flair adds such a unique layer to watching Demon Slayer. I don't think you have the same show without it.
For sure.
At all.
No,
Right.
like Demon Slayer, again, it's a fun show, fun fun manga, because I also read the manga, but the visuals is what makes that show.
Hands down.
The visuals makes that show. It is breathtaking to watch.
So, Dr. Rika Darce, that is your come on. We're passionate. We must have some credibility with y'all.
Yes, you do. I will watch Demon Slayer and I will add it to the Netflix list.
Perfect. Now say Hinokami Kagura.
I
I don't think he'll. Yeah, I don't think he will. I will say, from y'all talking about anime, I do have like a little bit of information that like whenever students talk about anime with me, I at least know that it's anime, right? Because you all talk
Okay.
about it here. So there's my credibility. Whenever someone asks, "Have you heard of insert whatever it is?" I could be like, "Yes, I have heard of it." Do I know what it is beyond hearing that it is anime? No, but I have heard of it. So I can't say yes, and that is a truthful answer.
Same here.
Baby steps, we'll take them. Yeah.
2023 is a new year.
The first step is recognition. So I'm glad you can recognize. Very similar to my sister. Maybe that's why she was not happy with my Nezuko shirt that I gave her for Christmas. She's my sister, Nezuko sister. Come on, it's clever.
Lame.
All right. Number one spot. Who you think got it?
Chainsaw Man and
Chainsaw Man.
I
Yeah,
like
I think
Chainsaw Man,
Chainsaw
yeah.
Man get it.
I'm
got it.
surprised, Mr. Bombastic, you're not over here pushing Pokemon.
I'm literally the only one.
He
picking
understands that Pokemon is mid.
Pokemon.
It was a big year
I
for
underst-
Pokemon.
I
It was
understand
a
that
big
this
year
is-
for
I'm the
Ash.
only one picking Pokemon at the top. Nobody else is gonna pick it. I understand. It's gonna be Chainsaw Man. I'll let him give it. It's fine. It's
I
fine.
also put another one as my top, as like my top. Chainsaw Man was my number 3.
I think I had Chainsaw Man number 3 as well, actually. Or-
Like-
Put on a lot of cards on Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw
I
Man was
know-
number 2. I know it was Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man won. There's no way it didn't. You got 3 people saying it.
It's Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man.
Visual-
Chainsaw Man was my number 3.
Makes sense.
The visuals, the humor, also the intro's dope.
Intro's
the
very
intro,
dope.
the intro is so good.
Intro is probably the best part about Chainsaw Man.
Oh yeah, like with all the movie references, it's so...
Yeah.
It was really good. Did you know they had a different ending every episode?
Yeah,
Yep,
I noticed that. Yeah,
They
That
did.
was really all out.
that's money. How you getting all the people to come do outros?
Mappa.
Mappa
Studio
Studios.
Mappa.
They work there like Mappa Studios, great animation, horrible work conditions.
They don't.
That's-
Oh, I
Yeah.
love
There's no
seeing
way
the
they
And now,
TikToks.
now that they're done with Chainsaw Man, they gotta start working on One Punch Man now.
That's the TikToks they be like, hey guys, great job on season 1 of Chainsaw Man. Guess what? Now you're getting back to work doing season 3 of One Punch Man. And they're like, wait,
Give
my
us a
family,
break,
I
please.
haven't seen them in weeks.
I'm begging you.
What family?
Right. This is your family. Mappa is your family. That's
Were
your
there
brother.
any like honorable mentions there? Like
Sure. We can throw in some honorable mentions. I mean, so Cyberpunk took that 3rd spot because it appeared on 2 people's lists. But some people had Gundam. Dr. Martin, I'm assuming that's you that had the Gundam. Was that you with the Gundam at your top spot?
me?
Yeah.
No.
No, that wasn't.
Oh,
his
I don't know
number
who
one.
that was then.
Mine was
I bet
my
it was
top.
Tangelo.
My top, I think, was
Tangelo, right.
Ranking of Kings.
Ranking of Kings, yeah.
King of Kings.
So you're the only one with Ranking of Kings. That's okay though.
It's a really good anime.
I've
really
heard.
good.
My friend Antonio, another Antonio, told me about Ranking of Kings. Pokemon obviously got 3 points from Mr. Bombastic.
That's all it
only
deserves.
one. Yeah, only
Right.
one.
I'm just gonna say it was a great year for Ash, but not
It
a
was
great
a
year
great
for
year for
Pokemon.
Ash.
It's a great send up as well, since it's the last time he's gonna be there as an anime protagonist.
He's finally gonna
Right.
grow up.
Well, I heard rumors he might show up just as a tertiary character. Yeah.
Yeah, which is fine, which is expected, to be honest.
Yes. Mob Psycho, Bleach, JoJo, Rick and
JoJo.
Morty. Those are the ones that made the cut as far as what appeared on people's lists, and then everything else we've mentioned. Again, a lot of y'all put NA. I think we know who's the NAs are from, which is okay. But here at the Yonkō table, we cover anime, so get on board. We'll start you easy with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
We'll start you easy with One Piece.
Ooh,
1,000 episodes later.
Yeah, ease them into it.
sure.
Simple enough.
But yeah, there we go. So our top 3 again. At number 3 was Cyberpunk. Catch it on Netflix. Demon Slayer, season 2 on Hulu or your other anime sites. And at the number 1 spot, Chainsaw Man. Oh, catch our Chainsaw season 1 finale review, season 1 entirety review tomorrow. We'll be doing that one tomorrow, so y'all tune in for that one. We cover music. We love video games. I'm sorry, anime, but yes, video games. Another thing we've been recently discussing here on the Yonkō table. So we got some video games. Is it better to start with the best or the most disappointing? What do y'all think?
Let's start with
Let's-
most disappointing.
Let's not go with a disappointing one.
Let's
Ooh,
not go.
which
Oh
one do
no,
we-
you already know what's up. We gotta talk about it.
Oh,
we
wait, I know why.
We gotta talk about
I
it.
know why.
We gotta talk about it. Again, this was another very divisive list. Yeah, it's kind of all over the place.
Is there
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a special trophy for midness? Because we know which one.
Well,
God of War. Yeah.
it can be associated with what's the most disappointing, of course.
Yeah.
Who are our contenders for most disappointing? Who do we have?
Again, not many people put much. I mean, I only put one thing down because I didn't play that many games this year. So here we go. We got Babylon's Fall. I'm not even sure what
Terrible.
that is.
Servers are shutting down in I think February.
Ooh.
Fantastic.
Really?
Didn't even last a year.
Postal 4.
Oh, from the Postal series? What? Postal? I didn't even know there was a Postal. Oh no, there was a Postal 4. Yeah, that one was bad. Right.
But anyway, I forgot all about that.
I don't
Yeah.
even know. See, some of these I don't even know.
Yeah, you could flush that one down the toilet. It is bad.
Final Fantasy 7 Yuffie story. I guess it was an extension.
Oh yeah, I think that was
the
for the
DLC.
PS5. It was for the PS5 only.
Yeah. I personally haven't played it, the DLC, so I don't know if it really is mid or not. I've actually only heard good things about it, so I'm surprised this appeared on disappointing. I'm actually, that's the first time I've heard of it.
Could it be disappointing maybe like because of the length or whatever?
Maybe the length. Yeah, maybe
not quality, but it was just like, okay, so I paid so much friggin' money for this.
It's like $20, I think, so maybe it's like only beatable in like 2 hours or something.
Wasn't worth the monetary value, maybe.
That's the most I can give of it if I haven't played it. Yeah, so I have no idea.
Okay. I think The Last of Us.
Interesting.
The Last of Us.
Wait. Oh,
the remake, part 1 remake made the cut.
Interesting.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, that actually does make sense.
I know we totally pop off on it all the time.
We rip on it all the time in the chat.
And there's always one faithful defender.
There is one faithful.
Wait, who is it? Is it Nino?
It's not. Wait, is it?
It's Super TV.
I
pay attention to when y'all talk about it. I really don't.
I think it's Nino.
I think it's both. I've heard it from both. I've heard Hooper TV and Nino come to its defense. Recently, more with Nino. I've seen Nino recently do it more, but originally it was heavily defended by Hooper TV. We still love you, Hooper TV, by the way. Don't.
We still love you, Nino.
And Nino as well. And Nino. I just
don't forget him.
That's funny. That's funny.
Gotham Knights.
Oh yes, that one was on mine. That was on mine.
I haven't played it, but I've heard really bad things.
I just don't want to play it. It just
no. You pre-ordered the collector's edition.
I didn't. No, I didn't.
Grandmaster Hoop's not gonna play it because it's not Arkham.
I'm not playing. Right? It's not. This
Arkham
is so
or die.
This is so dumb. I mean, oh god. Okay, the last one.
What's the last one?
You know what it is.
Do I?
Look at Mr. Bombastic.
Why are you shaking your head, Mr. Bombastic?
You know what it is.
Scarlet and Mid.
So Violet is not as whatever.
Pokemon Midlet.
Scarlet's a good game, but Violet is
He's coming for Violet. You heard him.
Oh man.
Yes, Pokemon.
Deserving. Yeah.
Pokemon.
Listen, I'm gonna give it to y'all quick. Because I'm sure we're gonna talk about that number 1 spot. At number 3, and again, this is a point system. So when some of y'all only put like one thing down, you know.
I put 3 for everything. I might not remember what I put, but I definitely put 3 for everything.
Some people only put like one thing down, so not everything scored as high as it could have.
Okay.
Someone put down God of War for the memes, by the way. I don't know who did that.
That was
we know.
That was bombastic. That was
you?
That was definitely him.
I would never
I'm sorry.
do that.
The late entry 2, Marvel Midnight Suns, came in as a disappointing game.
Oh wow.
I think I know one person who plays that.
That's wow, really? That's the one bad take I've heard on it. Interesting. Wow.
So actually, yeah, with that said, because again, if you only put one entry, that's your top entry. Tie for 3rd place. No, I'm sorry. I guess there is a lower one. Gotham Knights coming in at number 3 spot.
It's best?
As the
worst, the most
worst.
So the least offensive.
The least offensive disappointment. Yes.
There's someone that's number 1. I think I know who it is too.
Oh, we all know.
Well, so I guess
actually,
the number 2.
I don't know. Maybe.
The number 2 spot, therefore, is technically a tie between Yuffie's story and Marvel Midnight Suns.
Wow.
Wow.
It's again, if you only put one entry, that was rightfully awarded 3 points.
That was somebody's number 1.
Goodness. My God.
He was number 1.
He was number 1. And then obviously, come on. Mr. Bombastic, do not take such great offense. A game could be disappointing and still be a top game.
Which it is. I know everybody's doing it for the memes, whatever. It's fine.
It ain't for the memes. It ain't for the memes.
There's a conversation to be had about this.
It's fine.
What is number one? What is number one? What is number one?
Pokemon. It's Pokemon.
Which one?
Scarlet and Violet together.
Okay.
What do you expect? Pokemon Snap?
Arceus came out earlier this year too. You gotta clarify.
Arceus, buddy. Come on.
Wait, did it came out this year?
Yes,
yeah,
man.
That
came
January,
out.
I think.
Yes.
Yeah, to be fair,
They came out top of the year.
January.
Starting off big, ending with a very memorable but disappointing and offensive bang.
Yeah, kind of.
I just like how extra Dr. Armando is offensive. It offended me.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Like Arceus came out the gate swinging. They switched up the gameplay, and there weren't.
I heard it was praised. I heard it was.
I heard it was
highly
praised.
praised.
Whoa,
Right.
by who? Wait, what?
I mean,
I've
I
heard
haven't
the
played
opposite.
it.
Yes.
Hooper TV has played it. He enjoys it. From Apex, if he was here, I know he's played it as well. It's a little redundant at times, I hear, but then overall, it's pretty good. Yeah.
I mean, I can see that. I can see that from many people that say that as a game it would be. I mean, I just don't even see it as Pokemon game, to be honest. And
Because
yeah,
it's
I guess
good? Is that why?
No, you're
Like-
stuck in your ways. You're stuck in your ways.
Embrace innovation.
I mean, I could, but I don't want to. I'm gonna die in that hill.
You're stuck in your
Wow.
I'm
ways.
stuck in that hill.
I respect you. It's like you're like Captain America. Be the tree. It's a
Yeah.
tree that you can't cut down.
Yes.
I'm that tree.
You're that tree, man.
All I gotta say is this: you got a game like Arceus where I don't think anyone ever complained about any bugs, right? And everything they did in Scarlet and Violet was, I think, the right thing to do. Make it open world, make it very much like
But
Breath of the Wild, but it was rushed. It was indeed rushed.
it's an incomplete game. Like, again, you can have all the great ideas in the world, and I can kind of see what they wanted to do. Like, the idea behind the game is actually fantastic. The idea. But when you release a game that is borderline unplayable, that is just bugs, and guess more bugs that you can just like fly off the map, or it's just, what is this?
Wait. Have you played the game?
I have played it actually.
All right. How far have you played the game?
No, I don't have the game. I've played it in another house.
He's gonna call you out.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
No, I'm a gamer
Mr. Bombastic,
parasite.
did you play the game?
I am still playing the game.
And have you encountered any of the bugs that Dr. Mondo mentioned? Any glitches? There's only one right answer.
So I experienced frame rates. What? No, I mean,
Go ahead.
Okay. So let me put it this way: have I experienced those bugs that you see like in Twitter or like any other place that is like comedically like hilarious and at the same time like insanely buggy? No, I haven't. No. Have I experienced like frame rates and like maybe some like render issues? Yeah, that's like, and I mean that can be talked about in many different games as well. And I think the main thing about Pokemon is that it does get a lot of hate. It's a big game to the point that people are expecting a lot, and the thing is that people just have fun with it. And the people that play the game had a Pokemon experience, and the people that maybe have played it maybe for like a few hours or so, they experience some of the bugs and they say like, oh, this is not for me. Let me go back to God of War. Let me go back to
God of War, yes.
Let me go back to Elden Rings, where like the
Elden
experience
Gold.
is not the same. Like I got the game because I wanted a Pokemon experience. I got a Pokemon experience. That's why I like it a lot.
That's
Like,
fair.
I respect that. There's one thing I disagree with you. That's just like everyone's pointing fingers because it's Pokemon. That is false. It's like this Pokemon game is the new like the new Cyberpunk game. Yet Cyberpunk got so much more hate than this Pokemon
Cyberpunk was justly slammed.
And that's because of one thing only. That's because of one thing only. That's because Cyberpunk was actually unplayable. All the glitches from Pokemon could still be playable. It's just funny to watch.
Not sure about that, but the only difference is that Cyberpunk actually is patching it, and it's like a decent app. It's a decent game. Pokemon is never I don't know. My experience with Nintendo is that they don't tend to patch games up.
Well, for here, I'll give them credit. They did come out and say they are patching the game.
Okay, I respect
the issues.
Yeah. They have done already a first patch to cover some things up, and they will patch some other things basically as it comes out.
I stand corrected.
As someone who has played the game and playing the game, I have never ran into anything as egregious as what's been shown on social media. Thank God.
The times I played it, I have been like taken off the map.
Listen,
what you're getting at, Grandmaster? I've heard the same exact thing for Cyberpunk. When those glitches were paramount, I heard the same exact thing of people saying, I've been playing the game for 40 hours. I haven't seen a single bug.
Listen, I'm not saying it's without problem. I'm just saying, as someone who has logged more than 20 hours into the game, it's not as bad as what it's made out to be. However,
20 hours, those are rookie numbers.
Yeah, I know. I do other games.
Why aren't you in the triple
I play
digits?
other games.
You play other games. Arkham doesn't count.
I'm not playing Arkham. All I am saying is when you compare it to other Pokemon experiences, it's not as great. I just want to point out Dr. Rika 2 has logged some hours in as well. She says my Pokemon are not as cute as hers. She only caught cat Pokemon. I'm throwing that out there right now.
Like Meow, okay.
So very, very.
This is true. Similar to Dr. Mondo, I played somebody else's game. And I have not played Pokemon in years. The last Pokemon that I played was Sapphire.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, one of the GOAT
Frankly,
generations.
Same. The before that, I think. No, wait. Fire Red or Ruby were like the last ones I played before this one.
And so I had a good time. And yes, I did catch all cat Pokemon, and mine were very cute. And I beat 2 gyms. And I was actually really sad when my friend went home and I could no longer play her Pokemon. So.
And I will say this as well, that like out of all the Pokemon's game, this Pokemon game actually has what I believe it has the best story, hands down.
I mean, I'm not done with the story, so I can't attest to
that.
that.
I'm not gonna put any spoilers, but
I'm in the crater. I'm in the crater.
No, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
I'm in the crater. I'm in the crater. So that's all I'll say is I'm in the crater. All right, Pokemon might come up again. We're gonna move on to the best video games.
Oh, it sure as hell ain't coming up again then.
It made the cut. Somebody put it up.
No way.
I for one put it up there. It was one of the 3 games I played this year.
Not Gotham Knights?
No, I never played Gotham Knights.
We all know what the first 2 are. We already know. It's the third one that we're trying to figure out.
Well, it's definitely not Sonic Frontiers.
I didn't even put Sonic Frontiers. I don't think it's in the top 3.
Listen, I'm simply going off of the games I played this year. That's how I formulated my list. So just throwing that out there. You'd be surprised what might be your third pick. Look here, I'll give you what made the cut. Brawlhalla.
I know who picked Brawlhalla. I
have no idea who picked Brawlhalla.
Oh God, what does he go by? He's only appeared a couple of times on the pod.
Ooh.
No, Kevo.
That's
all he plays. This is Brawlhalla.
Oh, I didn't know. Kevo. Oh, Mick Kevo. Brawlhalla Triangle Strategy.
I have not heard about that one.
What is that?
I don't know what
no
that is.
idea.
Sounds like Geometry Wars. I don't know.
Sounds something like that. Horizon Forbidden West.
Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
it was fun.
I put that. That was my number 3.
It made my list.
I think
as
that was
well.
my number 3. Yeah.
Your boy God of War Ragnarok.
Deserved.
Elden Ring. I swear this is a board game. If there's a video game version of it, I'm not aware. Catan.
Oh, that's a board game.
Well, they do have. Yeah, they do have
Like an app version or something.
basically, yeah.
How do you
There's
spell
like
it,
another
Catan?
website.
Catan. Something tells me this is Darce's pick.
No.
I know you like board games.
Actually, I didn't do this one, and there is an online version of Settlers of Catan.
Wow,
See,
Catan.
he knows. He knew.
I just googled it really quick.
Interesting.
I know what we're doing after this.
Marvel Snap.
Okay.
Marvel Snap. Oh my
The
god,
card
did you
game?
put that, Mr. Bombastic?
Did I?
I think that was a solid entry. I'm not. I don't mean like solid. Oh, yeah, that's definitely Mr. Bombastic.
That is you.
That's
That
gotta
is
be
you.
you.
100% that's you.
That's gotta be you.
It might be. No, yeah, it is Marvel.
Yeah, that's you. You put down the Catan thing too.
Oh, I did.
Yes, you said
Listen, it happened a while
Colonist /
back.
Catan.
Gotcha. Yeah. So
Oh
it
my
was.
god.
So
Sorry
yes.
for putting you on blast.
I'm having
Well,
fun guessing.
Yeah,
who
because
put
I
these
mean
on the
I
list.
know my number one, and then like I literally just put my number one there, and then I was like, okay, what other games did I play? Oh wait, I played these 2 games. Let me just put it out there.
Right.
Okay,
right.
so you skewing the data by putting some randos.
Good,
Data.
Pokemon is on here.
perfect.
Mr. Bombastic is not the only one. So
I know the only other person that would have put it on there.
who's that?
We'll get to it.
Okay, all right. Endwalker.
Endwalker.
I don't know.
Oh wow.
Endwalker.
Oh wow. Endwalker. Final Fantasy 14. I know who put that
Oh,
on
that's
there.
all one title. Oh, I didn't know
End-
that was all one title.
It is. Yes. Endwalker was an expansion to Final Fantasy 14. That's Tangelo. Tangelo put that on there.
Okay, Tangelo.
I'm
Alright.
again, I don't know who put these on here. I'm making guesses because based on what I see people play on Discord and so yeah, he's the only one that I know that plays Final Fantasy Endwalker. So
All right. Well, that's it. Those are the entries. Number 3 spot goes to
Horizon.
Elden Ring.
Pokemon.
Let's go.
Goes to
Gross.
Pokemon.
Gross.
Goes to Pokemon.
By the way, which Pokemon? To be
Actually, yeah,
fair?
yeah.
Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet.
What?
How can
Nobody.
it be the most disappointing and yet makes the top 3?
Is
No.
that
Mr.
good?
Bombastic said it best. If you got a good Pokemon experience out of it, there you go.
If you're willing to lower your expectations, you can have fun.
Is that good? Is that good?
You mean
it was my number 3. It was my lowest one. So
Oh man,
it's one of the only 3 games I played this year.
that's funny. That's funny.
You
Go, man.
uncultured swine, Grandmaster. Who?
Maybe I'm doing other things. I don't know. Again, we already. I think we already.
Yes,
know,
yes.
yeah,
I think Bombastic put it best
Yeah.
as to why you may like it or may hate it.
Right. Number 2, I guess. I mean, y'all already called it. This is very much the video game awards.
Yeah.
Elden.
So no,
God of War.
very much like the video game awards
Oh,
because of the
wow.
top 2. Number 2, I'll just say the number 1. The number 1, God of War Ragnarok.
Oh, okay, yeah, deserving,
Very.
perfect. Number
That makes
2,
Elden
You're
Ring.
Elden
in the
Ring.
game
Elden
episode.
Ring. Okay,
You are maidenless.
maidenless.
Oh,
I did have Elden Ring in my top 3, and I did not think I was gonna put it there.
Yeah, you were like the entire year Elden mid, then started playing it.
And
it
then
was
I
like,
started.
This is amazing.
This is pretty good. It's pretty good.
You went
I don't
from
like that.
Elden Mid to Elden Ring.
Elden mid to Elden goat.
It really is good. It's good. It's great. It's great.
So But Sonic Frontiers didn't make your cut, huh?
Sonic Frontiers did not make the cut. Sonic Frontiers has problems.
It's your background, man.
For the music, the Vandalize deserve #1.
Wait, so you paid $60 for a song?
I did not pay $60 for a Sonic game. I got this on Black Friday on dirty sale. Thank you very much.
So you paid $30 for a song. Like it's
of course, I've spent more on Sonic. I spent
on
oh my god,
one song, not an album.
The game itself was fun. It's not top 3. It's not top 3.
Why is it not top 3?
It's a Sonic
it's
experience.
Just not top. I played better games. I think Horizon is a better game. I think Elden Mid is a better game. I think Ragnarok is a better game. I could sure as hell tell you it's better than Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
It's not what it says. It's not what it says.
Apparently not. The vote is skewed. Count the ballots.
You know what? I'm gonna agree with Bombastic here. It's like,
ooh,
like because Sonic only has a song. At least Pokemon has some laughs with the glitches.
Wait, why are we talking about? I just brought it up because I wanted to hear.
Exactly. I'm acknowledging 3. It does not belong in the top 3.
No one's out here defending Sonic.
It should have been in the disappointing.
We passed this. Sonic had a good 2022. I'm gonna say that right now. Sonic had a game, a movie,
I gotta say,
TV show.
That movie coming up.
The movie was.
We'll get there.
We'll get
good stuff.
Good stuff. God of War. I think we're all God of War fanboys.
Easily. Yeah. We did a whole pod on it. It's close to 3 hours.
Yes.
Enough said.
Enough said.
You want to hear something cute? I'll tell you something cute. You want to hear something cute? I played the God of War music for these kids. When they were asking for Christmas music, I would put on Blood Upon the Snow or the God of War theme. And they'd be like, this is not Christmas music. I'm like, it takes place during the snow. God of Father and Son. So one kid knew it was from God of War. He's in my 5th period.
He's going places. That kid.
He's going places. Watch this. Look at this. Watch this. I gave them a little diagnostic test on this little app that they use. And I caught him playing games versus taking the test. I'm like, what is this? He's like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, don't be sorry. And he says, be better.
Look at that.
My man.
Goat.
Yo, I was like, that was like, good job, Atreus.
Good job, Atreus.
You call him boy.
I did not call him boy. I did not call him boy. But I was like, that is great. That is great.
That's good. That's good.
That was good. So yeah, are we good with God of War taking the top over Elden
Perfectly
Ring?
fine.
Perfectly fine. I put God of War as my #1. It was, and Elden Ring as 2. It really was hard because I absolutely adored both games.
Agreed. Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. It makes sense.
With that said, for folks, we're not going to go too in depth on God of War. Yeah, go listen to our podcast on God of War.
There's a whole deep dive on it already.
Oh, like a really deep dive, like Mariana's Trench dive. Like,
yeah, it's good. It's good though.
Exactly.
All right, we finished kind of those. I mean, we could talk. We're personable people. We like talking about and discourse with this stuff. I think we're gonna have some discourse here. We are now entering TV and film. We got worst and best TV series, animated films, and then movies.
So which one's up first?
Well, let's start with disappointing TV series. These are the series that just didn't do it.
Let's see how many Marvel.
Oh yeah.
Boy.
I have an overall thought on just kind of Marvel in general, but yeah, who do you think is on the short list?
Miss Marvel, She-Hulk.
Oh wow.
Miss Marvel, She-Hulk are here. Yep, they're both here.
Mid-Hulk is there.
Any others that you definitely know are gonna be on here?
Disappointing TV series. Or
I know 2 that I knew I had to put on here.
I forgot which was my #3.
I put 3.
Yeah, I forgot my #3.
I'm gonna tell you this: 2/3 of the Star Wars series that came out this year have made this list.
Ooh,
Oh, did
You
I?
know-
Oh, Boba Fett.
Boba
I did-
Fett.
I didn't put
Obi-Wan.
Because
Oh,
why? Oh, did you not put Boba Fett because it came out in
I-
2021?
I didn't put Boba Fett.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
I
about
didn't-
Boba Fett
didn't-
bled into
was
2022.
2022.
yes,
I
it did.
didn't.
Um,
I didn't put it like because y'all know my hate with Boba Fett. Because I
Yeah,
would
there's a whole segment on the pod. Of
Yeah,
your hate of Boba Fett.
again,
listen to it, viewers. It's
we cover
great.
a lot of these shows. Yeah, Dr. Mondo goes in on the finale of Boba Fett. Here, let me read them off. There's Boba Fett, Book of Boba, Love is Blind, which I feel is Darce again.
Why do you assume it's dark?
I know he watches these shows. I know he watches these
Yes, it was me.
shows. Okay. Witcher Blood Origins.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Oh,
that was
that
my.
was-
That,
I was
that
gonna
was
say,
my
I
third
only
one.
know Dr.
That was
Mondo.
my-
That was
like,
Mondo for sure.
right.
Yeah, that was my third one. Like it was. Don't get me wrong. There are some fun moments in the series, but like for being The Witcher, it really is.
I heard
I've
it was
only seen
bad.
season 1, so
Yeah. I feel that's sad given that Michelle Yeoh is
No,
having a
that's
great
the
year.
thing. Like
that's
it.
the tragedy.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it actually has a good cast. It's like it has like good stuff going for it, like in the promo, and then you see it, and it's like, okay, it's not like hot garbage, but it's like this is very disappointing.
Right. That is weird how that works. There's Conversations with Friends, How I Met Your Father, Obi-Wan,
Wow.
the Halo series.
Ooh.
I saw
Euphoria.
I saw the first episode of the Halo series and I dropped it.
I dropped it too. Yeah.
I watched
we,
the first 2. It was bad.
we were gonna cover it. We were gonna cover the whole series, and then
We covered the first 2 episodes and we're like, nah, this ain't it.
Mm-mm.
This ain't it.
I'm surprised Euphoria is on here. Euphoria season 2.
Disappointing?
Yeah,
I
Well-
haven't watched it, but you, like everyone that covered
Yeah.
Euphoria, just were like gushing
we-
over it.
we have talked about why season 1 is a stronger season. We have talked about that.
But to
So-
say that season 2 is
No.
disappointing,
If we're gonna be fair, like disappointing at least doesn't mean that it was bad. It's just that they expected more.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
It's
Okay.
like you can have a good TV show, but if you hype it up to the extremes, then yeah,
Okay,
this is what
okay.
like it is disappointing.
I would say majority of these shows on here had a lot of hype around them. The last one is the Blockbuster series that came out.
Oh
on
yeah,
Netflix.
that one got canceled.
Yeah,
I put that.
Ooh,
That makes sense.
it's kind of
Mainly
extraordinary.
Yeah, mainly because I believe the writer creators are the ones who did Superstore, and I loved Superstore. And this actually had a really decent cast, and I was really disappointed. It wasn't that funny. I think it was trying to recapture some of the charm of Superstore, but it didn't. So
Wow.
it was indeed canceled because it really
Wow.
wasn't that great.
Netflix canceled Blockbuster twice.
that was the joke I was literally about to say. I was literally about to say that.
You weren't gonna say it. You're lying. It was
No,
just
I
a-
wasn't gonna say it. I wasn't gonna.
It was a better joke than your 10 plus 10, 11 plus 11.
That was a good joke. Maybe my
If you
delivery
had-
was off.
Yeah, the delivery was very off.
Let me just say, I do agree though. This cast is really good, and I really thought that would help it.
Wait for Blockbuster.
for the Blockbuster
Oh, okay.
show. Yeah,
I haven't seen it, but yeah.
Paciencia y Fe is on there.
You didn't run it?
What?
The grandma.
The grandma.
Oh, the grandma.
Abue-
Okay.
Abuela. Yes.
All right. Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's go through. Let's do this. Let's. The number 3. Disappointing. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Number 3.
Wow.
Deserving. Yeah.
I actually liked Obi-Wan, not gonna lie, but I can kind of see why it was disappointing.
It has strong moments.
It has
Yes.
very strong moments.
Yes.
And I think it was
That
because everybody forgot that Boba Fett was like in that range as well.
Well,
I would have definitely put Boba Fett out there.
I think
Yeah.
there was more hype around the Obi-Wan series.
No, yeah, true. Because
Yeah.
it like Aaron McGregor, it's like Obi-Wan. Like, how are you not gonna hype that up?
Hayden
Right.
Christensen coming back. Too.
Oh,
Exactly,
yeah.
like it was.
There was a lot of hype. I,
Like,
I would say more than Boba Fett for
no,
sure.
like Boba Fett is a much worse series.
Yeah.
But Obi-Wan, I can admit it is a more disappointing one because of the hype it had behind.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. The expectations were
Exactly.
hella let down. You can like edit together the best moments of the Obi-Wan show, and it's a better show than the rest of the series. Because
no, yeah,
I mean,
like there's a lot of like in between moments in Obi-Wan that are just like, okay, like I get what you're trying to do. You're trying to explore a little bit deeper into the character, which is totally fine with me. But also like when you see Star Wars, sure, you want all that kind of character stuff, but you also want cool ass fights, lightsabers, all that kind of stuff. And there really wasn't that much of it, if I
there
remember
wasn't
right.
much of anything outside of Obi-Wan and Anakin. Everything else kind of sucked.
Right.
Even what, like Third Sister? That was the
Reva, yes. They did not. A great concept, an idea for a character,
fantastic,
executed terribly.
Ooh,
very,
okay.
yeah, very did not.
And we went on this. We were a little back and forth about Reva. Well, when we talked about Obi-Wan, we wrote a better character arc for Reva. When we talked,
I think we wrote a better story during some of those pod episodes.
Right.
But alas,
yeah,
Obi-Wan at number 3.
Now these next two, I think it's very telling, especially when we get into films as well.
I already know what it is.
Yeah, you already know.
I think we already know.
You already know. And at this point, they're
the only question is which one is.
I don't even think I
one.
added my score in there as far as the one. I think whatever. It's She-Hulk and Miss Marvel. I think you can interchange either one.
Yeah.
For the number 1 and 2 spot.
Like it's just they're just bad.
I would say for me, Miss Marvel is probably the most disappointing, and I only say that because it had, to me at least, first off, the trailers leading up to Miss Marvel were terrible. I thought it was a CW show, and that's why my bar was very low. And
it disappointed, and even then, it disappointed you.
But no, hold on. When I got to episode 1 of Miss Marvel, I actually really liked it. I even said it in the pod on our first episode review. I'm like, I'm actually really excited about Miss Marvel. This is a really cool show, cool characters, nice visual effects. I can't wait for the next couple episodes. And then it tanked after that. To me, that's worse. You had me low, then you got me up here. You got me excited for Miss Marvel, and then you brought me down again. That is more offensive than what She-Hulk ever did.
Like She-Hulk, like the difference, like I put Miss Marvel as my first one, like my most disappointing. And She-Hulk, I at least enjoyed one episode, and I actually told Grandmaster Hoop that I enjoyed one episode. I think it was
Daredevil episode.
No, it was the second. It was the second episode. Daredevil, they destroyed the character. Screw it. It's like that just like that offended me. Like that episode. But Miss Marvel was just like, I turned it on, and it was just this. What is this? Like, this is Disney Channel level script, but even worse. And it just when you thought, it's like, it can't get worse. You know, this is going to be a crappy TV show, but hey, maybe it's fun. No. And then diversity and all that. It really, each episode that came out was less diverse than the next. And when they finally went to Pakistan, where you could actually really see the Pakistani culture, they just mostly focused on a freaking beach house in Pakistan. Very diverse. Oh, you're just seeing the rich in Pakistan, not really Pakistani culture.
I'm gonna say this:
culture and diversity.
Defend it. Defend it right now.
I'm gonna defend
it.
I'm gonna defend certain aspects of both shows, but they were overall still disappointing. I think, Dr. Martin, you said the second episode of She-Hulk. I think the first 3 episodes of She-Hulk are really good.
I didn't like the first one. The third one's.
Let me finish. Same thing with Miss Marvel. As Dr. Jace said, the first episode was really good. And it's like, had they just kind of stuck to those guns, I believe in those earlier episodes, you would have had a better show all the way through. But I think both of them gradually were just kind of all over the place.
Oh no, yeah,
And-
it just I didn't like them at all. But it's like I can kind of see where you're getting at. It's like they always start up and then tank.
It's just just something
that I can
across
see.
the board that I guess the writing team was not clicking. At least that's for me, and that's why I found them most disappointing.
Did they actually?
Darce, you've been
write?
shaking your head a bunch.
I mean, because am I even on mute? No, I'm not on
No,
mute.
you're not.
It's just I get it. Like, I'm a Marvel fan because I enjoy Marvel. Like, whatever they put out, I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna enjoy it. You know, like for me to like overly criticize like some of the stuff, like it's a TV show for kids. It's sometimes like Miss Marvel isn't even for like our generation right now. Miss Marvel is for the generation below us. Did I enjoy it? Yeah. She-Hulk too. Like a lot of the jokes and a lot of the satire was like a little bit younger than us, but also our age. And I still had a really good time on the last episode, how it was just poking fun at itself and how Marvel fans literally do what Dr. Mondo does and says, this is complete and utter dumpster fire. How dare we waste our hours watching this? Like, that's the whole point of it, is that Marvel is there to entertain. And if it's not for you, then you're not the target demographic for it. And it's okay, you know, and that's totally fine. And I mean, I personally am getting just a little Marvel fatigued because of the amount of input that's out there. But at the end of the day, they're okay. I mean, it's not the greatest TV shows that I've watched, and I can understand why they're on the disappointment list, but I don't know. I still had a good time watching both of them.
You could definitely find enjoyment for sure in both of them. I think when it comes down to it, there are other outings for Marvel per se that are more consistent across the board.
Oh yeah.
There is one that was superior. This
One.
year.
There was for sure.
There was.
Shall we segue into the best
Let's do
series?
it.
This was a big list. Y'all had a bunch of things to say.
Because it was a great year for TV series.
This was a good year. 20 TV
Fantastic.
series, good year. Let me just go down the list. Let me tell you what's on the list, okay?
Okay.
Heartstopper,
Oh.
Okay.
The Bear.
I've heard great things about The Bear.
I've only watched one, but yes.
It's that guy from Shameless. He's
Yes,
cool.
the
He's
Shameless actor, yes.
Cool. Yeah.
After you mentioned the TV series, give a little pause for us to make a little moan or groan.
Make it quick. This is one of the longer lists.
Okay,
Stranger Things, Return of Stranger
I
Things.
completely forgot. Yeah.
I didn't put Stranger Things, but like I enjoyed it a lot.
I would have put it up there.
All right, I'm gonna let you guess who maybe put these next couple ones. I feel
All
this
right,
is
go
one
ahead.
person.
I got
Pokemon, Mob Psycho,
Listen, that was the first one that I
exposes
that I
themselves.
saw. That is the first one that I saw. And I was
You
like,
couldn't
okay,
even last a couple
first
seconds.
thing
You could have built up
first
the
thing I was
mystery.
thinking of. And then once I put it into the list, I scrolled down and it said best animated TV series, and I'm like, oh crap. Well, you know what? I'm just
Put it
I'm
twice.
too lazy to just scratch it off.
It's okay. You're okay. Moon Knight.
I didn't put Moon Knight, but I respect that.
I did put Moon Knight though.
The superior Marvel show. Yeah.
It made my
Yes.
consideration. Rings of Power. Big show, bigger show this year.
Yeah.
Liked it, but didn't put it on.
Mhm.
Severance. I
Heard-
think it's an Apple
Heard good
TV.
things about Severance.
Yep.
That's very
Okay.
that's one of the only ones I don't have streaming wise.
Well,
Last
fix
Kingdom,
that.
Last Kingdom.
Last Kingdom.
Sandman,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Oh,
The Boys,
Yes,
that's
that
right.
was I put that on there.
The Boys.
Do you really want to taste that?
Yes, yeah,
Okay,
that was
yeah.
on mine too.
Yeah.
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker.
Atlanta.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Atlanta had its
I'm gonna tell you
final
right now.
season.
It made my list because of this right here. If you know what this is.
I
I
don't.
was there for that one.
Yes. The goof. I'll talk about it later. Abbott Elementary.
About
Yes.
Elementary, nice.
Abbott.
Yeah.
About Elementary.
Never Have I Ever. It's a good show.
I haven't seen that one.
It's good. It's an easy watch too. Mindy Kaling written, very well done. Minx, I don't know that one. Minx.
Haven't heard of that one.
I'm pretty sure that's a stripper show, like a male stripper show.
Oh,
Okay.
never heard of it. Succession.
Heard great things.
About
Have not seen it, but heard.
Same.
I keep forgetting those.
I've
those
been
ones.
mixing up Succession and Severance together when people recommend
Same.
it to me.
Literally,
I'm like,
same.
is it that one?
My roommate was telling me about Severance, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like, it looks a little too serious and a little boring. I know it's got a lot of awards. She's like, really? Like, look it up online. We watched the trailer, and I'm like, whoa, this was not what I thought at all.
Exactly.
But that's a fair confusion, I think. Both said it like an office or whatever. Winning Time. I don't know this one either.
Nope.
Winning Time.
I think
That
that's
is on-
that one.
I believe that is on HBO. It's about the Lakers.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. I did want
I've
to check
heard
that
of
one out.
one.
Yeah. John C. Riley. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to check that one out. And then last one, Love, Death, Robots.
Oh.
The last episode. The last
Wow.
episode. Hibaro.
Damn.
That's like one of the best animations I've ever seen.
No House of Dragon?
Did I not say House of Dragon?
No.
No.
Oh, House of the
Any of
Dragon.
my
House of
lists
the Dragon.
either.
I didn't
All
put
right,
it in
sorry.
my top 3, but
Station
It has to be
11. Forgot that one too. Station 11.
This is the only one that I had my top 3 in.
What you mean? I got them all.
You didn't say any of them.
What? Which? I'm looking at the list right now.
I had 6 Lives of College Girls.
I thought you. Okay, sorry. Sex Live of College Girls. There you go. Would you put
And then
slash? And when you put a slash, I was like, just because
I
they're both
texted
Mindy
you about
Kaling
this to
shows.
change it. I
Just
texted
because
you,
they're
and
both
you
Mindy
said-
Kaling shows, they're
Oh,
their own
God.
entities.
I also put White Lotus and Game of Thrones.
Oh God, because you told me to put it last minute. Fine, White Lotus, and I said House of Dragon. So there you go, White Lotus. Which more and more people every day are talking more and more about White Lotus.
I love that.
So I want to get on that.
The theme song is on my gym playlist.
As you can hear, as you heard, we are all over the place with series. So this one was tough to put together. But I did it. And this is what came out on top. Your number 3 spot goes to The Boys.
Wow. All right.
The Boys
This is
made
solid
it.
number 3.
This is a good season.
It's a fantastic season. It
this
was
season was amazing.
really good.
Yeah.
But actually, you know what? Maybe the other top 2. There are other better shows. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say this for The Boys. I'm glad this was the superhero. This right off rip, I'm gonna let y'all know this is the only superhero show that made the cut.
Okay.
Good.
That's fair.
Right.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
Makes sense.
deserving. Yeah.
Yeah. Number 2, I think this one's a surprising one. Atlanta.
One. Okay, I can see that.
The
I
number
haven't
2
seen.
spot.
I haven't
Wow.
seen Atlanta.
Really?
So
I can see enough people put in like number 2 and number 3 that they just get that spot.
Yeah,
Enough for
that's-
Atlanta? Did a lot of people watch Atlanta?
Well, okay, so Atlanta this year, 2022, we saw 2 seasons come out.
Oh.
2022.
Okay.
Season 3 dropped in the beginning of 2022.
Okay.
And the season 4, the final season, dropped in like September or so.
Okay.
So let me tell you right now, Atlanta made my top spot. And this predominantly because season 3, I think, is probably my favorite season because it's so freaking funny. But it's not also just Donald Glover, what he does with this show. I've never seen it in any other show. And Darce and I watched this episode in my background. The goof who sat by the door. Let me tell you, there are episodes that stand alone. And I don't want to tell you much more about what happens in this episode, but you can watch this episode because it has nothing to do with the actual context of the overall story of Atlanta. This is one of the greatest pieces of television I've ever seen. Because it is insane what they do in this episode. I dare. I'm telling you right now. Go watch it tonight. Go watch it tonight.
Even if I have not seen Atlanta,
You don't have to have watched Atlanta. All you have to do is understand that there are episodes that are literally standalone and have nothing to do with the overall plot.
okay. And where, like, which streaming service is Atlanta in?
Hulu.
Hulu. Okay.
Okay.
Season 4, episode 8.
Season 4, episode 8.
I'm telling you, you will.
Oh yeah, Dr. Mondo, absolutely, he would love that one.
Just like text the chat when you're done with this. I'm telling you.
I'm just gonna text. I am deceased.
Look, I can't. It's just crazy what they do in some of these episodes. I think Hooper TV also had Atlanta on his list. But the top spot goes to House of the Dragon. A lot of y'all had House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon.
I didn't put it in my top 3, but I can see why. Like, I can totally understand why.
Yeah, I think
It brought us back to like that Game of Thrones, like, oh yeah, we can't wait for every episode type of feeling.
that's what it was. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
This shared experience kind of. Yeah. Dare I say HBO, I guess, is like one of the only kind of streaming services out there that kind of does that like really well, because it's also on TV. So some people just watch it on TV. Some people watch it on HBO Max.
Yep.
So
Right.
you got more people tuning in. But also it's just the return of Game of Thrones. What are we 4 years after the season 8 finale, give or take?
Post season 8 tragedy, yeah.
Yeah.
I just noticed. So that means that Lord of the Rings did not make the cut.
Nope.
Nobody even
Nah.
said Lord of the Rings.
No, I said Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. I
Oh,
said Rings of
did you?
Power, yeah.
It just wasn't in the top 3.
Yeah, it wasn't in the top 3.
Gotcha.
Only one person had it on their list.
I think
Got
something tells me season 2 of Rings of Power is gonna be much better than season 1. Yeah, like I like season 1 a lot, but I feel that season 2 is gonna be better.
You dare I say, for me, the fact that Rings of Power and like Game of Thrones were like out at the same time, I did not like that. I don't like watching two fantasy shows kind of in the same pocket of time.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, like they would have had so much more views, like both of them, if they would have been separate.
Well, I also just feel more people were tuning in for House of the Dragon, so I was talking to
because House of the Dragon has Game of Thrones, like the Game of Thrones,
It's like 10
nostalgia behind. Because Lord of the Rings, sure, it's the movies, and like the movies are some of the best pieces of cinema ever made, but those movies are how old? Like I think Return of the King is
it's 20 years old this year.
It's 20 years old, so it's like, and
Right.
not everyone has read the books, the Lord of the Rings, like, so that in itself, you didn't have that nostalgia factor coming in. House of the Dragon did. And especially, it's like people wanted House of the Dragon to kind of make up for like season 8 tragedy,
And it did.
and it did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like it was, you pushed those things, and obviously like House of Dragons was gonna get more views.
I mean, but with Rings of Power, there's also like the whole controversy of them like changing a lot of things with the mythos and the lore.
They did change a lot of the
Um,
mythos. I personally enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah,
like-
same. Like I
and-
still enjoyed it.
And I have read the Silmarillion, and it is like, love the Silmarillion, and I did love Rings of Power. They took creative freedoms, but they made it work. And visually, the show is
The money
astounding.
shows. Amazon
Oh, no,
spent
for
money
sure.
on this show. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like it's really freaking obvious that the budget was like, what is like blank check? Here you go.
Exactly.
They had it.
They had it, you know?
Amazon got the money for sure.
Like Bezos got the money for that.
Yeah.
But House of the Dragon, I could see getting that top spot over Rings of Power for sure.
Yeah.
All right. TV series. But what's TV without movies? We're gonna
Animated
start-
movie or live action movie?
We're going to start with animated. Now, with
Okay.
that said, that doesn't mean animated can't appear in disappointing or best movie category.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But animated, has its
Because
own
animation
category.
is film.
Animation
right?
is film. It is film.
Right. Got it.
So yeah, we're in the people's favorite animated films this year. Quite a diverse list, I'd say.
Are we starting?
Best. This is best.
Wait, this is best or disappointing? Are we starting?
No, it's just one category.
Oh, okay. I've heard. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wait. One category for what?
For animated.
So we're doing best and worst?
No,
it's just animated, best animated, best live action.
No, it's best animated,
disappointing live action, disappointing movie, and
disappointing movie, all encompassing,
and best movie,
all encompassing.
Okay,
Gotcha.
okay, got it. Okay.
Because I think, obviously, with this list for animated,
It's not a big list.
I don't think any of them. I don't think anybody would have. I don't think animation missed this year.
Yeah, you would have to really dig for a disappointing animated film. I'm sure there is one. I'm sure there's a couple out there, but off the top of my head, I can't think of any.
I can't think
really?
of one.
Yeah. I can't really think of it.
Like, I know. Let me see if I remember my list. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me read off the entries.
For best, right? For best animated.
Best animated, yes.
Okay. Just make it clear. Make it. Do it.
All right, here it
There's
is.
no
right
worst.
Here it
There
is.
is no worst.
Here it is. Because I don't think there is a worst this year.
Oh my! Read the list.
Do it right now.
Sea Beast. Netflix, The Sea Beast.
Sea Beast.
Okay.
It's a really good
all
movie.
these are all Netflix ones.
Okay.
Guillermo del Toro, Pinocchio.
I've heard really good things about Pinocchio.
I've heard really good things too.
Fantastic.
Wendell and Wild.
Haven't seen it.
No.
You can find enjoyment in Wendell and Wild.
You can find enjoyment. You know what? I know who put it on there too. I know who put it on.
I don't know who put it on there.
It was Nino. Nino put it on there.
Oh, maybe
100% Nino put it on there.
You know what?
Out of he's fine to put Wendell and Wild.
It's okay. He can put it on there.
It's not my favorite of the year, but I appreciate a lot of things that it did. DreamWorks, nobody put the bad guys, but
I want to see the bad guys. It looks good. It looks good.
I want to watch it too.
That came out that year.
But the reason why I didn't put it on there was because there was a superior DreamWorks film this year.
Confirmation of the Shrekverse.
Confirmation of the Shrekverse.
Shrekverse is alive and well. Puss in Boots.
Shrekverse is real.
Shrekverse is real. So Puss in Boots. Moving on to Disney. Disney had 3 entries from us.
Okay.
Strange World.
Okay.
Amazing movie, honestly.
Amazing. Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna have a pot on it next week. You talk about it.
Like, I didn't put it on my top 3, but I thoroughly enjoyed Strange World.
All right.
I think it's okay.
We'll deep dive. It's all right. Relax.
No.
It's okay. It's okay. I can see why you call it a make. We are
gonna get a deep dive. We are gonna
do a Strange World.
If it was Marvel's Strange World, I think
I bet you would.
For real. For real.
No, enough.
No, yeah.
Don't do that. Chip
Don't
and Dale. Granted, I think it's more.
Damn, I forgot that came out in 2022.
And I still count that as animation. I still count that as animated.
That was the true multiverse of madness. Chip and Dale.
Very.
I don't.
I keep forgetting about all these movies that
right.
came out
We're gonna.
There were some good ones.
And then the last one, Turning Red.
I liked it, but
yeah, it was good. It was
I liked it, but nowhere near like my best.
Okay, are y'all ready?
Right.
Number
We're
3
ready.
coming
Number
in at number 3. Pinocchio.
Okay.
I
can buy that. I need to watch it, but I've
need to
heard
watch
great
it
things
too.
about it. I've heard.
I
very
put it in
great things about
my number 1.
Wait a minute. Guillermo del Toro's put
Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
Okay, not
There
the
were
live
3
action
Pinocchio
remake?
films came out this year.
Guillermo del Toro Pinocchio.
Okay.
There was 3 though, right?
There were
Yeah.
2 other ones. There was the Disney live action, and then there was the Dad, I want to go out on my own.
That's where that's from. Right?
That from that one.
I don't know what the hell that is, but goodness.
Wait, was it Lionsgate?
Was it Lionsgate?
Oh, it was?
I think was it? I'm not sure.
It was
think
it
it
was
was.
some studio. It probably was Lionsgate.
It was a bigger studio, which was surprising.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna look that up later. But yeah, I heard good things in stop motion. I'm a fan of stop motion. So I'm
the superior
I'm
stop
fine with
motion
this.
film this year.
Yeah. Kind of return to format. Yeah. So
Mhm.
I'm okay with this one. Number 2,
Puss in Boots.
Boots.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Ah,
That's
I put it as my
two?
number 2.
Boots.
I didn't get
that
a
was
chance to
number
see
1,
it.
baby. That was.
I'm sure if I
man.
saw it, I'd add it.
I'm
I already
very
know
curious
what's number
as-
1. I already know what's number 1.
Number 1, you ready?
I already
Turning
know,
Red.
and it
Turning
doesn't
Red.
deserve it.
It is Turning Red.
It doesn't.
Period.
No.
It doesn't
no.
deserve it.
No.
No.
That was
doesn't
my
It is
number
about
1. That was
periods.
my number 1.
No.
Oh
doesn't
my
deserve it.
god.
It's very deserving. It is
No, like,
very
it's-
Over
deserving.
Puss in Boots?
It's
Did
a
we
good
watch
like,
the
Turning
same
Red is
movie?
Turning Red is a good movie. Like
It's a
I
good
enjoyed it, but
That was a good
nowhere near like for top 3. But it's a good movie. I enjoyed it.
I still think Turning Red. Well, yeah, it was a great movie. It was
I
a great
think
movie.
Turning Red is damn near perfect, if not perfect.
no.
You
No,
better
no, no,
stop.
no.
You better.
No,
stop.
I'm serious, and we
It
talked
didn't
about.
even make your top 10 in our Pixar list.
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't. You had it like
Shut-
number 15.
No lies,
Hey.
absolutely lies.
No,
lies.
no, no. I
Yes,
remember
They
he had it up
caught
there. He
you
had it up.
red-handed.
No,
No, he had it up
Oh,
there.
I like that. I like
Yeah,
that.
he was
Um,
not going for that red.
Yes, he was. You're
No, he
turning
wasn't.
red right now.
Listen, we talk about music in movies. This is some of the best music in a movie right there with Fort Town.
You never know on my mind.
Why didn't that make Best Artist?
Ain't nobody put him.
Wow.
Why didn't nobody put them? Because it wasn't good.
Oh.
Yo, you can't deny the music of Turning. Listen, when it came down to it, I said, who moved me to tears? Turning Red moved me to tears.
Did anybody see the Buzz Lightyear movie?
Wait,
didn't make the
Oh,
Buzz,
list.
Lightyear?
yeah, Buzz Midyear. Yeah, it was
But Lightyear did come up in another list.
Interesting.
disappointing.
Oh.
Oh.
I put on my animated list Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic 2.
That's not
Not
animated.
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 No, it's not.
The
Sonic
main
people
character is a CGI.
Sonic 2 is anime.
Does that mean
Anime,
Alvin
but
and the
it's
Chipmunks
animated.
is animated?
Well, then what would it be considered?
It's live action.
Live action.
It's
It's
meta.
a CGI character.
But it's like between the two. That doesn't count.
Listen, but based on that logic,
Lord
that
of the
means
Rings.
Twilight is an animated film due to that animated baby. And
The Smurfs. The Smurfs 1 and 2.
no, damn, I'm talking about Twilight. There wasn't a real
Yeah.
baby.
Walking about.
The baby.
All right, we're done here.
I didn't watch
You're
Twilight.
Making
So.
no sense.
You know what? Whatever.
Grandmaster Hoop, please.
Stop it. Stop right now.
I
Turning
knew
Red.
what you were
Oh.
talking about.
Thank you, Dr. Rika. One of the only ones who ever understands what I'm putting down.
I
Thank
try to do my best.
you. Thank you. Because these
He gets paid to understand.
This time I'm
He's
not
clearly
getting paid. I'm
paying
doing
you.
this for free. This is the power of friendship.
the power of friendship. My friends are my power.
Don't.
Power is power.
Grandmaster Hoop, don't go into fairy tale, please.
That's not that's Kingdom Hearts.
Potato,
Whatever.
potato.
All right. Disappointing
All right,
films.
disappointing.
This is all encompassing.
so
Animated films
including. Okay, go ahead.
can appear here. They can appear
Animated.
here.
Okay.
Animated
and
can-
live action.
Can appear
Yes.
here. All can appear here.
Okay.
Another
Okay.
extensive list. We were all kind of all over the place. Let me go ahead and just give you the rundown. Babylon.
Yep.
Mm,
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
sad.
Like great cast, but
I've heard mid stuff about it.
like
yeah.
it has amazing moments, and then it has moments that you're like, this, why are you dragging this? And it has
Yeah.
such a great cast.
And it's
The trailer
over
was really
3
good, too.
hours long. The worst of
That's the
films.
thing. It's like that's the thing. It's because it's 3 hours long, but it's not a good 3 hours long. There's some scenes that are just like drag on that you're like, you can end this. This doesn't need to be this long.
Let me say we didn't do a coverage of Babylon, but Dr. Rika and Hooper TV on their films of 2022 going a little
It
bit
was
on
discussed.
Babylon. So y'all should check that out when you can.
Mm.
Disenchanted is here.
Oh wow!
I didn't see
I've
that
heard
one.
I've heard midness about that one too.
I had a lot of hype for the Disenchanted.
You were
and
hyped for it?
I love Enchanted. I loved Enchanted. So
I guess.
it's okay. It's okay. Lightyear. Here's Lightyear.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lightyear's here.
Disappointing.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it was
I know we
disappointing.
said earlier what we couldn't think of an animated movie that missed this year for its own
that's the
category.
one.
That would have been the one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That would've been the one.
Lightyear was the one that missed.
That would have been the only one in the category. in all
Yeah, no,
honesty.
honestly.
And it's the one that hurts the most.
Yeah. I didn't want it
it
to
has
suck.
the nostalgia.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were let down. Yeah. Avatar: The Way of Water.
That was Nino.
Oh, okay. I
was
was in
Nino.
the animated mode. I was like, wait, that's not an anime.
No,
It would
Josh,
have
did you
counted as
put that on
animated.
there?
we all know who put that one.
It was Nino, yeah.
Yeah.
It was Nino.
There's only one person.
Probably.
Yeah.
This one's a funny one because I don't know who did this, but this one film made the number 1, 2, and their 3rd spot.
Okay.
Black Adam.
Dang. I put it
Wait,
as my
wait,
number
wait.
3. I put it as my number 3.
Oh,
Somebody-
okay, Black
Somebody
Adam.
said number 1, Black Adam. Number 2, Black Adam.
Oh, wait,
That
that
was
was me.
good.
That was
Black Adam.
Good.
That
That was
was me.
Dr. Rika. I don't know. Part of me feels
It was not me. It was,
No, it was
Okay.
me. It was me.
I
who
had-
did
It was
Oh,
you?
Bombastic
It
did
was me.
Yes.
okay.
Deserving.
You-
Are we
Deserving.
gonna count that like all the points there because
I
we
did it.
already know?
Did I don't think I counted it like
Okay.
that.
No, you just,
Yeah.
I'll
Just
count
count
as
the
one.
highest. Count the
Yeah.
highest.
Just count the high.
I think that's what I did.
Okay.
Don't worry, darling.
That's one way to get around it, though.
It's like
I kind of enjoy Don't Worry, Darling, but okay.
I've heard a very conflicting things of that movie. I haven't seen it, but
that was
You put it
one
on
of
your list?
mine.
Oh, okay.
It was on my list, and we didn't get into it too much on like the bigger movies of 2022 podcast. I think Cooper TV mentioned having liked it. I just found it to. I think stylistically, it was really nice to watch. I think the cast was great. I think that the story and plot fell a little short for me. So,
You know, funny enough, I have not seen that movie, but I think it's a disservice that the most I've heard about it was the controversy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've heard more about that than the movie itself.
Same.
Which, I mean, it's unfortunate, I guess.
Yeah, that should tell you a lot about like the movie when you're focusing more on that controversy.
Man, kind of sucks. They shot themselves in the foot. Men.
Man.
I did talk
Oh,
That A24 film, right?
Yeah.
I did
I-
talk about this on the larger podcast, but
I
I
wanted
really
to see
liked
it.
Alex Garland. I liked his other 2 films. I did not like this one at all.
Oh, wow.
And I can see why that would be disappointing because he's now 2 for 3. Or right?
Damn.
Yeah, I would say he's 2 for 3 for me.
All right, 2 for 3. So the hot streak is over.
Okay.
The Gray Man.
I also voted for this.
That was
I-
not on my list,
I
but I
like
tell
the
you,
Gray. I like the Gray Man.
I
Oh,
didn't
yeah, I
finish
like the
it
Gray
because
Man.
I was like, this is terrible.
I actually liked it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I liked it too.
It isn't a John Wick, but it's a fun movie to watch.
I think I was watching it and I just was like, I thought with the Russo brothers at the helm, I would have gotten more.
Oh, yeah, that was a Russo film.
Yeah,
No,
that was
the
a
Russo
Russo
I don't know if
brothers.
this is going to be a hot take or not, but I genuinely don't think any of their movies have been strong since they completed their Marvel films.
Oh no, yeah, like
Yeah.
Endgame, I think was their masterpiece.
Yeah.
It was their peak, and like out of the superhero genre, they really haven't stuck one.
Yeah.
I mean, but other than this, as far as directing goes, have they directed anything else? That's what I
believe
think I'm lost
so.
in.
That was
Right,
the only
I
one
know
that
they-
I heard of.
I know they
Gray Man.
produced 21 Bridges with Chadwick, but they didn't direct that
Mm.
one.
They did Cherry, which was
Oh, the Tom Holland one.
mhm.
Ooh.
Extraction. They produced and Joe wrote, which was fun enough.
Hey, Extraction. Wait, Extraction is the Chris Hemsworth one,
Chris
right?
Hemsworth, yeah.
Mm.
That one's decent. I enjoy that one. Like again,
Yeah.
nothing out of this world, but it's like a fun. If you're looking to pass some time, have some fun watching a movie that you really don't need a lot of brain power to watch, it's a good one.
I will say they were producers for Everything Everywhere. So.
Oh,
nice.
Wow, I did not know
So
that.
these were positive.
It looks like
last
they
year.
know where to put their money. They just don't know how to. I don't know what's going on. All right. 3 Marvel films made disappointment: Doctor Strange, Thor, Love and Thunder,
I put Thor.
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Black Panther.
Black Panther made
that's
this, yeah.
disappointing.
I actually expected it. I did not put it on my list, but I did expect Wakanda
I
to
actually
be on there.
liked Black Panther.
I
You
will
can
say,
like
People
it.
here that did.
But you
Hooper
can
TV
still be disappointed.
True. But I didn't expect it to be disappointing. Like for someone to put it as a like disappointing in this list. That's what I think what I'm getting at. Thor, Love and Thunder, I think that was my most disappointing.
Wow.
But yeah, like Doctor Strange, I didn't put it as a disappointing, but it was like a very honorable mention of being.
I definitely put Doctor Strange as
like
mine.
Doctor Strange was like an honorable mention. I was about to put it, and then I remembered Black Adam.
That was my number one, just based on. Oh, actually, maybe I should have put Black Adam. I didn't put Black Adam on there.
And then I
probably
remembered Black
should've.
Adam, and I was like, okay.
Well,
Maybe you should have put it 3 times.
Well, with Black Adam, I had
Bombastic
very low
thinking ahead,
expectations
man.
going into Black Adam, and it's like, well, I mean, those expectations were barely met at that. With Doctor
Fair.
Strange, this is post No Way Home.
Yeah.
The next one, it's a multiverse movie, and we were all hyped going into that theater.
Oh yeah, like yes.
We
That
expected
is-
this to be like end game level of like just fangasming everywhere.
Like
it just didn't
Dars,
do that. It
Dars
didn't
was
do
the
that.
one that described it the best. It was a tease. It was
It was a
one
tease.
big tease. That was it.
It was.
But no, I think multiverse definitely fits that category because it's like you have these high expectations, and then when you really watch it, and it's like, no, I made a movie way better in my head than what we actually watched. I think that's what fits that
And there's
category.
like there's really a lot of things wrong with that movie.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I think
Watch it.
the end result here, I'm about to go ahead and give it to y'all, is very telling.
right,
So here we go.
So number 3.
Number 3, coming in at number 3. Again, we're all over the place, so it's just how it kind of tallies out. Black Panther.
Wow.
What?
Really?
I mean,
At least
Wow.
2 people said it.
I
Two-
expected
somebody
it to
had
show
Black
up.
Panther-
I didn't know it was gonna be number 3. I didn't think it was gonna be top 3.
Somebody
I didn't
had
think it was
Black
top 3.
Panther as their number 1 most disappointing.
Wow.
What
So-
other movies have they
Say-
watched?
I will say,
Interesting.
on our movies in 2022 podcast, we did have some conversation around like superhero fatigue, along with Cooper TV sharing some of his thoughts around being disappointed with Black Panther and some of the reasons why. So I'm just gonna plug that episode.
Hooper TV has been outed. He was the one that did it.
Let
Well, I
me
don't know if
restate
he's the
real
one
quick.
that did that, but
Busted.
Two people had it as their number 1 most disappointing.
2. Oh,
People had
geez.
it.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
interesting. You know what, Mr. Bombastic? You're being very suspicious. I think it was you.
I think we all know.
Yeah,
what I
like that
put.
Black Adam. Are you sure it's not Black Panther?
It was black something. I forgot what it was.
Because all black movies look alike.
Wow.
Hey,
You
But I
figured me
mean,
out.
I can understand
You
that.
outed him. You can understand that.
I can understand the disappointment. No, shut up.
Oh.
The disappointment in Wakanda Forever.
I think with Wakanda Forever, I think for me it delivered even more because again, this is a movie they had to write from scratch because of Chadwick
Yeah,
Boseman's
it was a whole rewrite,
tragic
yeah.
passing.
They
It was a
didn't
whole
write it from
rewrite.
scratch, though.
I was going to say they
didn't.
didn't
Wait,
write
they
it.
didn't?
No, they
That is a lot of the
adjusted it.
a lot of the critiques in conversation that I've had, and frankly, one of my critiques is it feels like there was a movie written. Sadly, Chadwick passed. They wrote another movie, but then did not edit, so tried to do both at the same time.
Oh.
So there are pieces of stories in there that feel like you could tell, like, oh, okay, I see where they were going
It's
in
like,
this
so
direction.
it's like from another
Yeah.
movie. Like it's like this was written for another movie that they just try to hammer in here.
Yeah. And that is a lot of the critique of like, it's not necessarily that all of these ideas are bad ideas, they just don't all work cohesively together.
Yeah,
so
they don't fit together.
Yeah, so it can be disappointing, and credit to the writers, the director, the actors, and all that. Certainly, I imagine it was a tough situation to be in, but it just didn't work if we're thinking about it as a movie, at least for me.
Okay, I can see where you're getting at. Granted, for me, the standout in that movie was Namor.
Yeah.
Again,
Namor.
disappointing doesn't mean the whole thing.
No, yeah.
Namor was a great part of the film. Probably one of I think the better aspects of it.
For me, he was the standout, and it really, from my standpoint, I just loved how they kind of integrated like Mayan culture and all that kind of stuff into the movie. I really like that little part.
Again, there are good things about it, just as like Dr. Rika said, though.
No, yeah, like the cohesiveness,
how they piece it together
cohesiveness is not there, and even I could see it in the movie, but like I kind of paid a blind eye to it. But now that you're talking about it, I can.
You don't critique Marvel.
You don't.
Wow, it's not funny when I say it. Okay, whatever.
I think one of the other disappointing things is my emotional heartstrings. I had it at a higher level that I would be like sobbing in this movie, and it wasn't full on sob during.
I definitely cried.
But you cry at everything, so that doesn't count.
That is
Wow.
true.
Wow.
I mean, it's true.
What are you
I
trying to
do.
say?
I enjoy a good cry. I do enjoy a good cry.
Yeah, but Grandmaster.
Oh, wow,
I think
number
we talked
one.
about this one. I think we talked about how.
We talked about
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
no, I'm
so-
with you. I cried in the trailer more than I cried in the movie.
Oh yeah, you kind of overreacted a lot.
I think
No, yeah, like-
overhyped how sad it would be. So I was like,
No,
all
yeah,
right,
you were like, I've
if he's
seen this
crying during the
trailer,
I
so
gotta
many
get
times.
tissues
Every
ready.
new trailer, you could be watching Puss in Boots. Or no, not Puss in Boots. You could be watching any film before Black Panther came out, and if that trailer came up on screen for the previews, oh no, I can't watch it. I can't watch it.
That was the second trailer.
Yes, ridiculous.
Y'all can't tell me no woman, no cry mixed into we gonna be all right.
It was
Is
good.
that
It was
the
good.
perfect?
Right.
It was
I like
perfect.
that.
Yeah,
Mixed up all the time.
That was a
So
good
good.
it
So
was
good.
It was one of the best trailers for the MCU. Yeah.
And then nothing in the movie matches that.
Nope.
Nothing. Oh man.
So Wakanda Forever number 3.
Number 3. And again,
Okay.
this is very telling.
I think they're all gonna be Marvels.
Number 2, Doctor Strange.
I knew it.
Really?
Oh,
Oh
okay.
God, what is number 1?
Thor.
Wow. There's
Number
no
1?
way.
Here, number 1.
There's no way.
Thor.
What?
Really?
One?
They- all three.
I mean, okay,
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot to say Uncharted made this list too.
Oh,
I forgot to
I
say
didn't.
that.
I
that
promise you
Uncharted.
all, I am not a Tom Holland fan, but I did not put Uncharted.
I think I put
I
Uncharted.
put Uncharted.
I put Uncharted, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Uncharted, it was not good.
Yeah,
Granted,
it was
I-
pretty disappointing.
Granted,
put it
I
in-
didn't expect anything out of it. I think that's why I didn't put disappointing, because I literally didn't expect anything out of it.
I mean,
just,
the real question was like, was it really like needed? Like it wasn't.
no,
even-
It wasn't
I think
needed. It's
what pissed me off the most in the movie was just that Nathan Drake
Talking
was
about
acting
Uncharted,
more
you
like
make the top
like
3.
Spider-Man throughout the entire movie.
Yeah, no,
I
Tom
can see
Holland
that.
was not it. He's not Nathan Drake. I would
No.
have gone with him.
Yeah.
Not anything against him. Just wasn't. I didn't.
He wasn't the right person.
do
He
Nathan
wasn't the right
Fillion.
actor.
Andrew
Nathan
Garfield
Fillion
would
as
be
Nathan
better.
Drake. There we go.
Nathan Fillion would be better as Nathan Drake. I don't think it was.
I think he actually played Nathan Drake.
He did in a fan film. He
in
did
a
in a
fan
fan
film.
film. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that fan film's actually pretty good if you watch it.
It is,
Uh-uh.
yeah.
But I mean, yeah, no, Tom Holland wasn't it. And then Doctor Strange and Thor rounding up the top 2. I think it's just very telling that superhero fatigue. Not even
Yeah.
that. It's I don't think it's really superhero
Marvel
fatigue.
Marvel.
You could say you can even pinpoint Marvel. I think just what we have here are 2 films that really didn't capitalize on what made their other entries better.
So, I am not like Like, so I put Thor as my number one. I think that Ragnarok, for me, it's like one of the most overhyped Marvel movies.
And I highly disagree.
No, but like, but Ragnarok had some like good stuff. Don't get me wrong. Love and Thunder, it was just, what are you doing?
I know what they did. They left so much of the film out of the film that what we were given.
No, it's just like the tone dissonance in Love and Thunder, it's astounding. Because when Gore is on set, it's a totally different movie. And it's like Christian Bale's parts are great. And then so it's like such a villain that's challenging like who Thor is, not like, oh, the power and all that kind of stuff. It's like he's challenging his beliefs. And then you switch to Thor and every scene that Thor is in, and it's like a very poorly written comedy. And even the very emotional scene between him and Jane, where she's just like telling him her diagnosis, something that's like a very emotional scene. And it just like switches to a joke. It's like, hey, what are you doing? Like, the movie's just tone dissonance.
I don't think, I mean, yes, I agree there's a tone problem with the movie. I just feel a lot of the movie was cut out of the movie. How many God butchering do we see? How much God butchering do we see?
No, also that, like the God butcher that barely kills gods.
No, so what I'm saying is when you leave out like parts of the movie, like, we talked about this in the podcast, like Valkyrie was supposed to have a romantic arc. Never happened. We don't see Thor the God Butcher. We like skip Jane's intro. It's like they just speed up a bunch of months and she's been Lady Thor this whole time. It's just like, I don't know what they were really thinking on the cutting room floor.
Either that's like Disney meddling or MCU, meddling where they shouldn't meddle, but because Taika is a good director.
Yeah,
and there were like things, obviously you could see his style in the movie, but it was disjointed. And for me, like the tone really kind of killed me.
No, I'm not mad at you having it number one. I'm not. I think again, it's very Marvel can't do this again. This was not a great year. Not a great year.
It wasn't.
It really wasn't.
Yeah, it's very telling that I guess 2020. I feel like the attitude with Marvel was very different compared to how it was in I'm sorry, 2021, because we're in 2023 right now. 2021, our attitude with Marvel was different from our attitude in 2020.
It was a good year for Marvel. Again, you have WandaVision. WandaVision was a great first series to start. It was a very good series. Falcon and Winter Soldier was solid. Loki was solid. Shang-Chi was solid. Black Widow, it wasn't that great. But it was passable. It was passable. And Spider-Man was great. So like it was a solid ass year. Then you have 2022, and it's just like really, even with the series, the only saving grace for me, like I like Black Panther and Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Those for me are the saving graces of Marvel this year. Oh, and if you want to include Werewolf.
Still haven't seen
Still
it.
need to watch it.
If you want to include Werewolf as part of like MCU, it is Marvel, MCU, that kind of stuff, then Werewolf. Because it's something totally out of left field that I would have never expected them to do. And it's really well made.
We will come back to Marvel because we have to do our whole actual what is it, our phase 4 ranking?
Phase 4 ranking.
Phase 4 ranking. Yeah, that's coming. So we'll come back to Marvel. But with that all said, we have covered these films: Doctor Strange, Thor, Black Panther. Go check out our other pods on those. We go in pretty in depth. So go check those out. We are now at the final award of the night, the Emperor's Cup, whatever you want to call it. We are at the best film. Film all-encompassing, animated, anime. live action, hybrid, everything. Films are great. We love films here at the Yonkō table. I don't even remember what our first film was. I think it was In the Heights.
First film of 2020.
The
first
first film we ever covered.
Oh, was it In the Heights?
I think so.
I don't remember.
Pretty sure it was.
Heights.
Yeah. Either way,
anyways, go.
here we are. Real quick, I'm just gonna go down the line, just saying what's on this list. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, Black Panther, Top Gun, Maverick, The Batman, RRR, Northman, Puss in Boots, Turning Red, Nope, Jujutsu Kaisen, Bullet Train, Woman King, Matilda, the musical. There's your list.
You got you missed some.
Ooh.
Definitely. Hello?
He's like,
What
you
am I
missed my ones.
Yeah.
Ooh, where?
Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Oh, is that on something? Let me.
That is
hold on.
definitely on there. I put it on there.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Count the
Let me
ballot.
say-
What is going on?
Sorry.
here?
Stop the
I
count.
do this in class,
Stop the
y'all.
count.
It's
Stop
very
the count.
hard.
Stop
I
the
do
count.
this in class, so it's like, Mr. Hooper, can I go to the bathroom? I'm like, I'm doing something. Tar is on this list.
What?
Tar.
What? Tar?
Tar?
T-A-R?
See, that's how I know you didn't listen to Dr. Rika and Hooper TV's 2022 film special.
It's on
We
the
did
list.
talk
I didn't
about
get that
Tar.
far.
Nah, you didn't listen. That's all right.
Wow.
That's right, actually. All right, Sonic 2. And that's it. I got everything. Am I
Are you
missing-
sure?
Yes, I'm looking at it. I'm not missing anything.
You check the list and you check the
I am looking at it right now. I am not missing anything.
Okay.
That's it. All right, everybody, they're number one. Go ahead.
I don't remember what I put.
Everything, everywhere, all at once. That was my number one.
Maybe I put that movie, Everything Everywhere All at Once. It was definitely in my list. I just don't remember where I put it. I think it was maybe number one. Maybe.
Yeah, I had Everything Bagel on 2.
I'm not gonna lie. I had Turning Red at number one.
Basic. Okay.
What?
But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
I am who I am.
It's fine. I respect that.
I don't.
Okay.
At least you're honest.
An honest ass. That's all right.
Can I add 2 more honorable mentions since I forgot to add my top 3? I only had a top 1.
Like, my
Go ahead.
honorable mention would be The Whale.
Meaning he didn't read the rules.
I didn't read the rules, so I
instructions.
didn't add it to my top 3.
Well, what is it? Go ahead.
I want to add The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Lord.
Okay, the Nick Cage movie.
It was really good.
That
and
movie
actually,
was funny.
I enjoyed 3,000 Years of Longing.
The Genie movie.
Genie movie.
Okay.
Tilda
liked it.
Swinton, Idris Elba. All right, fair choices. Next time, read the rules. buddy.
Next time, read the list too.
Okay.
shit.
It's all over the place. I guess there's a.
What's our number
It's
3?
a solid number 1.
It's
There's
tough.
there. I think we know
Um,
the number one.
Okay, so there. I guess there's a 3-way tie for number 2.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
kind of how it worked out.
What's
But number three, because this appeared on 2 people's list,
Mm,
it is Bullet Train.
Ooh, okay.
okay.
Good.
I
movie.
can I can see that.
I want to
I mean,
watch
it
it.
was a fun movie. I think it was when it
Bullet-
comes to fun, it was really good.
Oh, Bullet Train's hilarious.
Bullet
That
Train
I
entire-
had no idea
was
what was
really
going
fun.
on for the most part.
that entire movie is just great. Like, it's like, what can go wrong?
Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
Well, I also just like Bullet Train, kind of, it's an action film, straight up action, and it's comedy, and it's something different as far as your regular old kind of. I don't know. I feel we are superhero fatigued.
You're a diesel. That's what you are. You're a diesel.
What is that? That's the train, right?
The
That's
train. You're a
Yeah.
diesel, and he puts the sticker on. You never trust the diesel.
Oh man, we talked about it too. Bad Bunny makes his theatrical debut.
For 10 minutes.
5, I would say 5. He does a good body performance for 5 extra
say.
minutes.
He really
Yeah.
does.
Yeah. I think that whole cast is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Really
Very
good cast,
well.
really, really funny. It was like I said, it was overall fun.
Yes, it was very fun. Very fun. Channing Tatum, oh my gosh. That was random. Okay, the number 2 spot. It is a 3-way tie between The Batman,
Nice.
Wow.
Turning Red,
Top Gun.
and Nope.
Oh.
And Nope. Wow.
And Nope.
Wow. I haven't
Yeah,
seen Nope, so
Wow.
I
Nope
know
is really good. Nope is really good.
No,
I
know
I
somebody-
do want to see it. I do want to
No,
see it.
he's being mean right now.
Wait, Turning Red was there, you said?
Yes.
As long as it's not number 1, I'm okay.
Because it was
Turning
my
Red.
number 1. Turning Red was my number 1, and it was somebody else's number 3 spot. So
That was, I'm pretty sure that was Nino's.
I believe it. Yeah.
That was Nino because he saw that movie God knows how many times.
I will say I think the Batman was probably the best superhero film this year.
Definitely.
Yeah. That soundtrack goes hard. And
How
Soundtrack is quite good.
that soundtrack wasn't nominated?
Oh
is-
yeah, that was criminal. Apparently, it didn't get
it's
nominated.
criminal. That
That's
is criminal.
crazy.
How that soundtrack is not nominated.
The Oscars
Wow.
being criminal. Tell me something new.
Soundtrack
Yeah.
or the score?
I
Who?
think like the score.
Yeah, the
Score.
Yeah.
Score. I mean,
And-
soundtrack's pretty good too.
And what didn't
Oh, Nope and Turning Red
Okay.
round out the 3-way tie.
And who takes
Nope.
the number- Okay.
Nope
Nope
was really
was-
good. Yeah, Nope.
Yeah.
Jordan Peele, 3 for 3.
I wish
Yeah,
I knew.
like-
Yeah,
You know, you can still go watch it. It's
I
been all these
could. I
months.
just need to watch it. I do. I do.
All right. Okay.
I just love a note that he takes like such a simple premise that's been done God knows how many times and makes it and spins it around into something unique. That,
Flips it on its head. Yeah.
And he flips it on its head. It's so cool.
I
Does a
can't wait.
great job. But you say I can't relate?
I said I can't wait.
Oh,
It is
okay.
currently streaming on Peacock.
There you go.
Oh.
Peacock Premium or
All right.
Peacock Free?
Probably premium.
Damn. Just got rid of my premium.
Mhm.
Just
Well,
get it
once
again.
you resubscribe, share that login.
Once I resubscribe, right? So yeah, and then Turning Red. Say what you will. It's probably I think it's the best animated film this year.
Jesus Christ.
I thought about
Mm.
which I did.
Apparently not hard enough.
Yes,
Not
I did.
hard enough.
I did cry in Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots made me cry of laughter. Turning Red made me cry happy tears.
What scene? Just out of curiosity, what scene are you talking about in Turning Red that made you cry? Are you talking about the
Never
forest?
met like you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I
That
think
scene
I-
was so good.
I think I would
was
cry
good.
of cringe, but it's fine.
No, them all working together to help the mom, and then Four Town comes out and starts singing.
Wow.
Come on.
Priceless. Amazing.
No.
Well,
My
now
heart
we
strings.
know. Now we know.
Now we know, yeah.
All right.
So, number
Number
one.
one,
Number one.
everything.
Overwhelmingly number one. The
Everywhere.
gap is huge.
It has to be everything.
It's
Yeah.
everything. Everything,
Yep,
everywhere.
that is that movie.
That was a fantastic
Multiverse movie
film.
that we all wanted.
That
A
was
much
The
better
multiverse movie we
movie.
didn't know we deserved.
Right.
They should have just put a Marvel sticker on it and
No, Marvel can't.
He has like no. If it would have had a Marvel sticker, then that would have been Ethan's number one, and not
No.
guaranteed.
No, it only wasn't right because my number one was a Marvel film. Right.
It's close
It's-
enough.
It's red,
No.
like Marvel.
No, Stretch Adams.
Mr. Fantastic, right?
No. Just a really creative film.
Yeah. Very
yeah.
original.
Yeah.
Very
funny,
captivating,
touching.
breakout role for
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, I
Jamie Lee
forgot she was in the
Curtis.
movie.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
oh
is
my
there.
god.
Forgot she was in the movie.
Sausage fingers.
For sausage fingers. No, the actress that played the daughter, Michelle Yeoh's
Stephanie
daughter.
Shu.
Stephanie Shu. Yes. Great breakout performance for her, and returning performance for Short Round.
Kikui Kwan. Yeah.
Mr. Jones.
That's crazy.
Dr. Jones.
Dr. Jones. I forgot.
That's
I'm
crazy.
sorry.
Such a good movie.
I didn't piece it together until I saw something in social media, and I was like, whoa, you gotta be kidding me.
That's him.
No, yeah. When I saw his name, I guess when I had looked up a little bit about the film, not the plot or anything, but I was like, I thought his name was Jonathan, because that's what he used to go by, Jonathan Kikui Kwan. His story coming to this film is actually really like sad, but also like turnaround great.
Right.
But gosh, he was phenomenal in this movie.
Very good.
He was.
Yeah. Then Michelle too. Michelle got range.
Right. She appeared in The Witcher Blood Origin and in this one. So
yes.
Yeah.
You can appear across the entire spectrum, the worst and the best.
She was honestly, having seen The Witcher Blood Origins, she was possibly like one of the best little things of that series.
Well, let's talk about her in this though. Enough of The Witcher. That made the worst category.
But I'm saying like she was possibly the best out of a bad thing. That's what I'm saying. That she was able to shine there.
Of course you can shine if it's all bad. This right here, she shines amongst all this good.
She's really good.
She better win.
Number one.
I think I want her to win. I want her to win everything.
She better. Oh, the everything bagel?
Yes.
The everything bagel.
Raccoonui.
Ratatouille.
Raccoonie.
Really good. Really
ridiculous.
Good. We just had it basically everything. And that's basically the best way to explain it. The everything movie had everything.
Yeah.
And it was everywhere.
All at
once.
All at once. Yeah. Are we good with our list? Let me read you back the number ones. Let me read you back.
Not good at what's number. Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, just the number ones. So from the bottom to the top, best artist, Beyonce. Most disappointing film, video game, Pokemon, Scarlet and Violet. Best video game, God of War Ragnarok. Anime, Chainsaw Man. Worst series this year, toss up Ms. Marvel or She-Hulk.
Ms. Marvel.
Best TV series, House of the Dragon. Animated film, Turning Red.
Yeah.
Worst film, Doctor Strange. Thor, Love and Thunder. And best film, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Those are our Yonkō table picks for 2022. Are we satisfied with 2022?
I'm pretty satisfied.
Yeah.
If you had to give 2022 all entertainment together, what score would you give 2022?
Out of what, 10 or?
Well, however you do your regular ranking. Sure, 10.
I'll say 8.
Yeah,
and then
8.
like anime hard carry.
Anime slapped pretty hard this year.
I would say like a solid 8.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I never really rank years, so I have no idea.
It's cool to think about, huh?
I mean, because when I think about it, I'm like, there's always something that I really like every year, so I don't know. But yeah, an 8, a really, really good 8, I think.
I was gonna say a 7, but then God of War made me rethink that it was an 8.
I think a good 6.5, 7 for me.
Ooh.
No. That's because you don't watch anime, right?
He watches Rick and Morty.
I do.
And Corey in the house, right?
And also Big Mouth came out, the new season this year.
Oh, that's anime.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Gross.
That's all right. 2022. Goodness, we covered a lot in 2022. There's things that we even mentioned that we covered in 2022. So
And now to
2022.
look forward to 2023. What things are we looking forward there?
Well, I was gonna say, for those who may not be aware of what we have done in 2022, go back and check our catalog. That is our season 2. That's all our entries in season 2. Go check them out.
Yep.
2023, looking forward. I mean, if I have to say one thing that I'm looking forward to in 2023,
Spider-Man 2.
yeah, actually, I was gonna say Spider-Man 2, the video game, PlayStation.
Invincible season 2.
Ooh,
Invincible season
Invincible.
2.
Ooh.
And like also for Nino, because I know Nino's super excited for this movie. Avatar 3.
Avatar 3 is
No, that's
not
2023.
coming out
That's
this
this
year.
year.
Oh, that's fine. Flash.
Oh.
Okay, yes. Nino's gonna buy IMAX tickets for
Oh,
that.
like IMAX, and he's gonna watch it as many times as he saw Turning Red.
Easily.
I'm kind of
easily.
excited for the Barbie movie.
Oh, the Barbie.
Oh, the
movie.
Barbie movie.
That trailer was so good.
Yeah.
It was
it's
actually a
pretty
really good trailer.
You know what's crazy? The Barbie movie comes out the same day as Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
That's
The
Oh.
same. Wait, the trailer or the movie?
No, the
movie.
movie. They come out the
Wow.
same
The
day.
trailers
Oppenhei-
came out on the same day. Yeah, now the movies too.
Oppenheimer also looks really good.
Which
I
are you
agree.
seeing?
We're gonna be double dipping there.
We
Nino
should- we
ain't
should.
going to Oppenheimer.
Oh,
I can tell
Nino
you
does
that.
not like Christopher Nolan.
Oh right.
But doesn't
Nino's
he
so
like
fun.
Josh Peck?
I don't know if he likes Josh Beck.
Megan.
I am excited for, of course, we get Spider-Verse, but also Dune.
Spider-Verse.
Oh, wow.
Dune,
Oh,
Dune Part 2.
Yep,
Yeah,
Dune Part
yeah.
2.
Dune, yes. I gotta watch it in 4D again and have them spray cinnamon into my face.
Or have your whoever you go to the movies fall asleep next to you in the 4DX.
That was you. You fell asleep.
I know, that's the
I
joke.
found,
you spray
you know what surprised me the most? That none of you said a Marvel movie. Look at that.
I actually
Left bad
forgot
taste.
what is coming out this year. For
Quantumania?
we gotta Ant-Man,
yeah, I'm not excited.
the Marvels,
Not excited at all.
Guardians
Guardians,
3 looks
not
pretty.
Guardians
Oh,
3 looks
man.
good.
I've been bamboozled by trailers before. I'm okay.
I think
I'm
I
okay.
think what I like of Guardians is it has James Gunn. That's
James
what
Gunn's
has
in it. Yeah.
yeah. So
I
I
don't
have
know
a
their
list here of
November
the top-
lineup.
I have a
Oh.
list of the top 35 movies coming out in 2023.
Oh, do not read that whole list.
Right. It's
Yeah, do not.
Exorcist,
No,
Don't go
no,
down that rabbit
no, we're
hole.
not doing this.
Yeah, yeah,
Blue
no,
We're
no.
not
Beetle.
doing this.
No.
No.
Yeah, Blue Beetle.
I forgot about Blue Beetle.
I forgot
Marvel,
about that.
Oppenheimer, Barbie, Mission Impossible,
oh,
Indiana Jones, The Flash,
Mm.
Elemental, Transformers, Rise of the Beast,
ugh.
Spider-Man Across the Universe, Little
Do
Mermaid,
not finish that list.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Do not read
Super Mario
35
Brothers.
films. Well,
Oh, yeah.
we will be covering probably
For
a lot
sure.
of films on that
Dungeons and
list.
Dragons.
For sure.
I feel like that's something we
Um,
would cover.
No, Dungeons and Dragons. That trailer
No,
looks
no,
horrendous.
no.
What? Dungeons and Dragons is a good cast.
No, look, the cast is all right. Don't get me wrong. It's just the trailer sucks.
Oh, I like that trailer.
I am
but-
somewhat interested in this new Megan movie that's coming out this weekend.
Oh God, I am not.
It has decent reviews thus far. I believe it
my-
has a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes
Yeah.
with 24 reviews.
Wait,
My-
which one?
Megan.
Oh,
the horror
The
movie.
Oh,
doll.
yeah, the doll.
The
Yes.
Chucky ripoff.
Yes, the dancing.
I just,
the dancing.
I just, yeah, the dancing scene of the trailer just gets me.
It's
One of
getting
my
good reviews.
students-
Yeah, it's getting really
One of
good
my
reviews.
students is seeing the special screening tonight, and she's gonna tell me about it tomorrow.
Nice.
Spoilers.
Nice.
Oh no, I
Definitely
just
go
want to know.
watch this.
I mean, I trust them. Whatever.
Yeah, no.
I trust some of these kids know what
I'm
they
disappointed that The Whale it came out so late in 2022. That's not, but not
Oh,
gonna hype.
there's also Creed 3 that's coming out.
Oh,
Yeah,
like.
I'm not gonna lie. It looks pretty good.
it does look
John
good.
Wick.
Jonathan Majors.
I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
some type of way with no
John Wick.
Sylvester in it.
Yes,
Yeah,
same as a
it is
Rocky
what it
fan,
is.
but at the
Mhm.
same time, I think that if this is the final one,
Who said it was the final?
I know, money. But if
Bad
this is
Bunny?
the final,
Bad Bunny?
Bad Bunny's gonna be the next Rocky. Like that.
Is he the
No.
next opponent for?
No,
Oh, I'll
Kang.
watch that.
It's Kang the Conqueror.
But after Kang,
No.
why not?
It's Sylvester. The master has to beat the student.
So he has to beat his master's ass. in
Wait,
Yes.
wait.
Creed 4.
Grandmaster who? That's Rocky 5.
Yeah, I know. They're
No one talks
repeating.
about Rocky 5.
Exactly.
They-
Rocky 5 is horrendous.
Yeah, no, we can all agree. Listen, the Yonkō table's got a lot on their plate for 2023. We're gonna eat it. We're gonna eat everything. It's a buffet. 2023 serving it up,
Yummy.
and we'll be there. We'll be there with fork and knife ready to go. All right. So that is our. I'm gonna close things up now, folks. We'd like to shout out the Supernovas. They've made an appearance on tonight's show. Dr. Mondo, Dr. Rika, Darce, and Mr. Bombastic. DrJaceAttorney, fellow Yonkō. And folks, if you disagree with any of our picks tonight, well, you can sound off in the Discord, sign up in the link below with the Patreon. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, pop off on there. Find us on TikTok. We got things popping on there. We'll hear out your comments wherever you want us to. If you got a request, if there's a movie, a series you want us to watch, sound off on the Discord as well. We got a whole request section. We'll listen to you. We'll maybe check it out. Notice I said maybe. Sign up with the Discourse, then we'll talk. Without further ado, folks, that's our list for 2022 year-end review. I'm your Yonkō host, Grandmaster Hoop. And again, Supernovas, Dr. Rika, Dr. Mondo, Mr. Bombastic, Darce, fellow Yonkō, Dr. Jace. We are signing off and we're saying goodbye to 2022. So we're going to sign off with that song. What's that song? Was it 2022?
Never not on
Vandalize?
Mine, you're mine, oh mine. One of y'all could have cut it in with one of your songs.
I don't sing mid.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
Sound the alarm. Shatter me like glass. Superior.
Got it. Hurry.